And we are live. You can catch us on Twitch, Facebook, Rumble, and YouTube. We'll be right back with you, Howlers. Right back.
Oh, look at you.
Hal's over Baz. I'm Jacob Casas.
I'm Rico Savage.
I'm Eddie.
And this is the DNR segment. And we have a bunch of beautiful ladies tonight. And we're going to talk about dating and relationships. I know you guys seen this before. So we're going to start over here. And we're going to ask name, occupation, and relationship status. We're going to start over here.
Okay.
Closer.
Loon Wolf.
What's that?
Do you want me to get closer?
Yeah.
Loon Wolf.
Loon Wolf.
I'm a model, singer, brand ambassador, and I am in a relationship.
You're in a relationship. Okay. Now we'll go over here.
My name is Raina. I am an aspiring model. I'm brand ambassador, I'm a student. I go to school for massage therapy, and what was the last one?
Relationship status.
Single.
I'm gonna go here.
My name is Ashley Paola. I'm a sales rep in that industry, and I am single.
Okay.
My name is Irene, and I am a bartender, and also I'm still in school to become a registered nurse.
I'm Nikki. I'm a mortgage loan officer, and I am single.
My name's Salma. I'm a bartender and a student, and I am single.
A lot of single ladies over here. What's going on with that?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we gotta get into that like number one. So
is it?
well, go ahead. No, I was gonna say what's the reason you're single? What's going on?
Oh, I'm not single, actually.
You're not the one single?
I didn't say.
She didn't even
Yeah,
answer.
I think I skipped that part, but I'm taken.
You're taken.
Yeah,
Okay, how long?
4 years.
4 years. Okay.
Good.
How did you guys meet? Like, what's the deal?
Honestly, it was through at my cousin's house. Like, that was like her friend, and then I went to visit, and it was kind of like crazy how we like met, because we didn't like each other at first. We were just kind of like, get away from me, and then we just ended up like.
So the old school playground shit, like he's being mean to you, so he
No,
likes
like
you.
his cousin was throwing pennies at my car, and I was like,
the fuck?
yeah. And I was just like, I don't like these guys.
Is that what y'all doing nowadays to get them?
What do you do again? What do you do for a living?
I'm bartending.
Okay, cool.
So it's the pennies. So he got you from the pennies. That's like.
No, it was his cousin, so he was with that guy, and then I was just like, these guys are jerks, you know, like. And
But he got you though.
Yeah,
So
eventually.
pennies work, people. Pennies work.
Pennies.
Yes, you don't need a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like.
Penny for your thoughts.
Money for your talk.
So we're gonna go to you. What do you think? Why are you single? How long you been single?
Well, actually, I'm divorced. So I
Okay.
was married for 10 years, and I think I'm single because I'm just kind of picky now. I know what I'm looking for, and I know what I want, and until I get it, I won't settle.
What do you want?
Somebody who's like my equal, basically.
So that list that you have. I'm,
wanna hear it.
you know what I mean? The list that you have. Do you meet all those requirements too?
I do.
The whole list.
The whole list.
So why are you
Absolutely.
picky? Tell me, it was his fault?
Of course it was his fault.
No, really. Was it his
Really.
fault? 100%.
Which one are you talking about?
You.
The husband.
Oh, the husband?
Yeah,
Okay,
like,
So, yeah. So that, we got married very young, and he was in the military, actually. So he was gone, like, the whole time. And we changed as individuals. We grew apart. So,
Makes sense.
I mean,
So it wasn't his fault. It was both of you.
it wasn't his fault necessarily. It's more
Life.
life. It's life.
So what are you doing different now if you meet a man? Like, what's different than...
So now I'm upfront, and I know exactly what I want and what I don't want, and I'm pretty much honest about it up front. And if we are on the same level, cool. If we're not, then we're not. Simple
Okay,
as that.
what do you want?
Something real, like a real connection, something genuine. And it's not that much to ask for, actually.
And what do you don't want?
Someone who has intentions that are not genuine. And I find that a lot, actually. So, yeah.
Where do you find that at? Like, where are you going out? Where do you meet these guys that are bad?
I don't go out that much, actually. So I meet people through, like, friends, gym, online dating, of course, apps.
Damn, to the gym.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to that for sure. We gotta go
Okay,
around the room, but
okay.
we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
So what about you? we already been through this a little bit.
I know, I
but
was
we're about to go
hoping
again.
that I would
She
come
went
back.
viral last time.
Yeah, her shit went viral actually.
I was hoping I would come back to the podcast and I wouldn't be single, but unfortunately, it
So,
hasn't happened yet.
Why do you think you're still single
10
then?
years later? Like 5 years later?
So what happened? Why do you think you're still single?
I think I just haven't met the right person. That's it. I think that I meet people and I think they're genuine and they have good intentions, and then I hop on social media and I scoop something and I'm like,
Turned off.
what? Yes. I'm like, wait, you said you were single. What am I seeing? You know what I
Yes.
mean? I honestly, I really think that God is just like right now's not your time, girl. Like, finish school, do your thing, and then it's gonna come. But I genuinely feel like it's just not my time right now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, we're gonna go to you now.
I think that for a long time I was just like dating a lot. Like I always had a boyfriend, and now like I recently, like in the past 3 years, really took my relationship with God more serious, and I realized like all the things that I was chasing, like I do not want. So now I'm just like I want to make sure it's really what's good for me and what God wants for me, and yeah, it takes patience. Like you said, like God's like no, so just waiting.
So what do you think God wants for you?
I know that God wants, if I look at the Bible, He wants me to have a leader, someone that can lead me closer to Him, someone that's going to guide me in the right direction, someone that I can trust, not just like with other girls, just trust. Like if He tells me go left, okay, I'm gonna go left. Like if He told me to go right, okay, I'm gonna go right. And that has the same values as me, which is biblical standards, you know, so. And someone that's wants to have a family, because God's put on my heart to have more children. So whether it's adoption or have more kids, like pretty sure that's getting that confirmation from God. So I've met men that don't want to have more kids or don't, and so unless God tells me otherwise, that's something.
It's a no.
Do you
It's a
girls
no.
think
Hold
that,
on.
like,
It's no.
being a leader
It's a no
is-
if they don't want kids?
No, I'm not. I'm open to it. Yeah, because unless God tells me otherwise, you know, and if they tell me like, oh, I don't want kids, I'm not like, oh, okay, well, next, you know, but I am like vocal that I do want kids, you know, and then we kind of go from there, but yeah.
So do you think like most of you girls want a man that leads you, or
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
are you girls trying to lead? Like what's going on?
I was for a long time.
Hold on, I think we have a leader. And she when you said it, she was like,
I gotta hear this. Now.
lead me. I'm not blind. Like, what do you?
It's not leading, you know. Everything in a relationship is give and take, you know. In moments, they're gonna know the path that you guys have to take, and in moments, I'm gonna know a path, you know. It's a male masculinity and female's femininity. We all know different.
So you
areas.
don't think a man needs to lead you?
No, I don't think leading. I think guiding me into the right direction is different.
It's almost
than
the same
leading.
thing.
Same thing.
In a way, I don't like the word leading. I ain't no dog.
Well, I mean, are you thinking like him saying, hey, you do this and then you do it? We're not talking about leading like that. We're talking about as far as being the provider of the household, protector. You know what I mean? Being the one.
Protector, yes. Provider of the household in this day and age is not physical for just one man to be paying for everything.
Right, but I mean, like she was saying in the Bible, you're supposed to be the leader of your household. I mean, I'm not a leader of my household if I can't even like provide for you, and I wouldn't even as a man, I wouldn't even put myself in a position to even approach you if I can't lead you.
But
You know what I mean?
Men do put themselves in that predicament.
A lot, and then
Exactly.
and then you end up paying the bills.
Not if you're smart. That's why I'm saying
Uh, uh,
teamwork. Teamwork.
No, but what I'm saying is if you end up choosing that guy who doesn't do it, you're gonna be the one that's gonna be ending up doing it because you're already in a position where you already like him. It's easier said than done. You know you should leave him, but you're gonna stay. Now you know what I mean. Now you're putting yourself in a position. So that's where we're
I think if you can't find a man to lead you, I feel
shouldn't
like
do
I've been
you're not being with the man.
for
That's
13
what
years.
You know what?
And sometimes
I don't feel like you're actually not being with the
sometimes-
real man if he can't lead
Sometimes
you.
in situations like a partner has hard times.
correct.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
and you're supposed to be able to be there for that partner and help see them through.
Sure.
So if you're just there for that and what they can provide, what are you really bringing? It's about loyalty, love, and even in the worst times, you guys are still going to stick with
So
each other.
if financially if everything was being taken care of and then say he gets laid off, COVID shit happens. He gets laid off. And then next you know everything's back to normal. How long are you willing to take for him not to have a job and you paying for everything?
However long I need to be able to until he gets back on his feet,
4 years.
and that was what it needs to be.
Yeah, but,
But you're
it don't
single
take.
right now, right?
It don't take. I know it don't take 4 years to get back on your feet.
So
Go to fucking Starbucks.
ladies,
Right.
how do you feel about what she's saying?
I don't agree.
6 months.
Well,
6 months to a year.
So how long you been in a relationship right
I've been married for 13 years.
Oh, you're married, okay.
And my husband got in a really bad car accident and almost died and wasn't able to provide like he should have. That's why my eyesight is different than your guys'.
it's different. 'cause
Exactly,
physically,
but that's what I'm
it's
saying. You sit there and you work through it. I wouldn't have just left him.
Well,
you
I
know?
mean, yeah, you'd be wrong
That's
for
what
that.
I'm saying.
I mean,
My
like-
perspective is different. So you
That part
guys
is
see it
different, though.
Well,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're married.
because physically,
it's
like,
different.
if you're
Commitment.
body
So see, from your guys'
Yeah.
point of view, it's different. From
No.
the way I'm taking it in, is different.
So
You know
I
what mean?
disagree with when you said like however long it takes. So I was looking at a perspective of like it
He's
doesn't
just
take
at
4
home
years.
chilling,
It doesn't take 4
waiting
years. It
for a
doesn't
job
take
to
5,
fall in
6
his lap,
years.
you know?
Yeah, he's chilling. Yeah.
There's like
That's
grace.
different.
We all deserve
Correct.
grace, but there's like if you can trust him as a leader that he's actually out there really trying to make it happen, it's like okay, that's different. Or if there's circumstances like that, that's different. Like using discernment on that. But if it's like someone that lost his job and it's 4 or 5 years, it's like that's not a leader. He's like that's not a leader.
Or
And you're gonna get
if you're so
resentful.
young, you know, like sometimes you meet people when you're like 20, you know, and how do you expect somebody to have their life fully together? Like you're supposed to grow together and have faith.
It's
that
about effort.
You're gonna
Yeah.
make it through.
It's about
like
effort.
if they're not showing, like you know, you can voice your opinion saying like, "Hey, I don't see you like accomplishing anything. Like you got any plans? You can bring it
Yeah.
up." And if they say like, you know, it might make them think about it. You got to give people time
Gotta
and have
help
patience.
guide.
I mean, not 4 years. That's a long time.
I was just,
But
I
maybe
was-
within like a few
We're
months
heavy
to
on
a
the 4 years.
year.
Yeah.
Heavy on 4 years.
We're like,
A little heavy.
4 years. Everyone's
Like
saying
you
no.
can't just give up on people. You can't just expect people to provide for you right away. Like you gotta like get their trust too. You gotta earn it. Like it's not just given. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the money
Takes
is
time.
not what really like. I think that's like a manifestation of being a leader, but that's not the point. It's not like, oh, I see your money that you're a leader, because there's people that are rich that are not leaders. They're just
Assholes.
they're just skillful.
Assholes.
They're skillful. They have
You got your
networks.
cuss, you're gonna be
They're-
assholes.
You
Yeah.
know, but they're not leading. They're not going to lead you in the
Yeah.
right way. So it's like I think that if the person has the right morals and characters as a leader, if he has a vision and a plan, that's enough. And if he can back it up with character, okay, then it is going to take time. But at least I know he's working towards it. You know, it's not just a bum.
I don't know.
I like what she said. You were getting to a point where you're right, but at the end of the day, like whoever you are, you need to work. Fucking paint a curb red, whatever it needs to do. Because we talk about this in the entrepreneurship thing.
Yeah.
Like if you want to make it, you've got that will and that drive, and that's something that you either have or you don't, and you can identify that right away. You can go take plastic fucking cans to the. Whatever, the recycle place, but you got to get that hustle on. It's about the intent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not saying, oh my God, the right job isn't coming around. I want to be a fucking movie director. You go out there and hustle.
I mean, I've been working since junior high, so like when I hear all this shit, I'm like, lame ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like we've been working for so long. It's like how you're not working. You know what I mean? How you're not doing something to make money.
Yeah.
You know, there's always something. And there's internet. There's all kinds of shit you can do now. You know?
But men burn out.
Oh yeah, men burn out. It does happen. Like, but we still keep going. Though. That's
I
the
know.
thing. So we burn out, like, but we keep going. So that's a difference. Now, what about you? We're gonna go to you then.
Why am I single?
So yeah, why are you single? Why do you think you're single?
I just feel like a bunch of guys my age are on like some
Closer
bullshit.
to the mic.
A bunch of guys on like my age are on like they're just like what she was saying, they're not genuine intentions, they're just playing. I tried to like kind of so I was married as well, but I got divorced in 2022 and I haven't really dated so much, but and then I have 3 kids too, so yeah, I just
What do you mean when they're like on some bullshit? Like explain that.
Oh, I was talking to some guy, he ended up having a girlfriend too. So, and then
Me too,
another
girl.
another guy I started
Over and
talking
over.
to, he had a baby.
Damn.
Baby on the way.
You know who you are.
Yes.
Played me.
So is it who has kids here? Is it really difficult dating when you have kids? Who has kids? Everybody?
Everybody.
We all
Wow.
do.
Yeah.
So
don't-
wow. So how is that? I mean,
I feel like I've dated guys that you could tell like once they found out I had a kid, they didn't take me as serious, and it was just more like a fling.
or they go, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and like you could tell,
Yeah.
you could tell that they don't care.
Yeah.
It's a trend now, like guys. It's a toxic trend. Like they like baby mamas, but they don't like. You're not
The
gonna
baby.
take it. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not. Well,
They like
not
the
just
mama,
that,
but not the baby,
yeah,
like-
But there are men that are willing. Like I didn't date one guy, and
Yeah.
he was super with it. We just didn't end up working out. So
Why?
Why?
Jinx.
We gotta know that.
Why?
We gotta know the whys.
Yeah.
There's always a why.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what's going on?
Well, it goes back to the whole. Well, there's 2 main reasons. One of them was the whole God thing. We just didn't align with our values and like biblical standards. So I felt like in the long term, it just wasn't going to work out. And then also at the time, I was recovering from my past. Still, I had to go to like therapy and everything because of domestic violence. So I just felt like that there was like triggers going on, and I was honest with him. I was like, "That's not fair to you." It was like I had to do some work, and also just it was like 2 things in one.
That too. I feel like when you go through an abusive relationship like that, you are what you attract. You are what you attract. So like I feel like the guys that are gonna be in your pool are gonna be triggering your like insecurities, your trauma, your wounds until you heal it. And it's just sometimes it's better to just heal by yourself.
Yeah.
Wait until you're ready.
Yeah, we say that. Well, I was saying like if you're going to be Batman physically, you need to be Batman mentally, and a woman, if you're going to be Wonder Woman, you need to be Wonder Woman mentally. So I think like if you're going to go into a relationship and you want to have a genuine chance at a good relationship, you have to fix yourself first.
Yeah.
You can't go in broken and damaged. If you go in broken and damaged, it's going to be the same old thing. Right?
Do you think that more women going broken or more men going broken?
Honestly, I don't think it's a gender thing. I think it's just a people
I
thing.
think it's a
feel
society
like,
and culture.
I feel like people genderize everything. Like,
Well, I kind of think, honestly, I really think a lot of women going more broken and men like learn from the shit that they went through.
Or
been
men are just
seeing-
like better at masking it. Like you guys know you have issues and you don't bring it until you have your partner.
Wait,
Like,
but do they really know?
I mean,
I mean, you're right, but I don't think they
like, your
know.
partner's the one who finds out.
But where are you meeting these
But
men?
but at the
Do
end,
they really
I
know?
don't know where you're meeting these
Hold on,
men.
watch this. But at the end of the day, if we actually
Right?
told you like what is really fucked up about us, would you really fuck with us?
Yes.
yes.
No.
So I'm gonna say no.
You wouldn't. That's almost like somebody.
That's a good point.
Because I mean,
That's a good
it's almost like somebody saying and just like you know what I mean. I
That
don't
means
mean
you
it-
have trust issues.
No. I don't mean. I mean, it's just because it's this reality. It's even with me. If somebody said if I was rich and you came to me and said, hey, I'm only talking to you because you're rich, do you think I'm really gonna fuck with you?
Why would someone say that?
A lot of things.
My point.
I think.
Hold on. My point exactly. So then why would I come to you and say I'm broken and I have trust issues? You want to fuck with me?
But why would you say that the first day? Like, you know, if
Because
You
you
say
say open.
because most women want us to be real. So if I'm being real, so then why are you saying why would I say that? And I'm being honest and real with you.
to open up. Like, we're not saying, "Oh, tell me everything." The
No,
first
but I'm
week.
being real. It's almost like me saying, hey, the first time I meet you, hey, I just want to smash. You're not gonna fuck with me after that. It's not gonna happen. So just like you said, why would you say that? That's why most men don't say that.
Okay, that's maybe
You get
you'll
what I'm
find a girl
saying?
down the line. They'll be like, "Oh, hell yeah," you know.
I'm saying you will, but as I'm saying that's why most men don't do it. And you ask like, why can't you guys be honest? Because you guys are not ready for honesty.
And so you manipulate.
No, it's not. It's not manipulate
No, I know what
because
you're saying, and I feel like it
get
goes back to the
so it's almost like you want honesty,
difference.
but then You get
like
me?
men. Okay, so if men, I feel like are naturally just more logical and they just figure things out. So it's like sometimes they do know what they're going through. Maybe sometimes they're not. Like you said, maybe they don't. But it's like I think they burn out and they keep going because they just fix. They're just on this like leaders. I think. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. So girls were more emotional. So we're like, well, what happened? Like, let's get in your feelings and stuff like that. But if we were to really know what's going on in their heads, I feel like, well, how can I trust him? Because if he's like going through all this stuff, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird because I'm
Why
like
would
trying
you
to
feel
be
like that? Like,
I think biologically. I'm not saying like I know it sounds messed up when I'm saying it out loud, but I think like naturally we can't fight the urge. If we're dating someone that has X, Y, and Z, all these problems, all these things, and it's like it could be easy for us. I'm not saying it's right, but I think it could be easy for us to be like not
To not know it.
to look at him and not fully honor him fully until maybe deeper in the relationship. Once you guys have that trust and that connection, then you can be vulnerable, and there's like that trust, like that bandwidth of like, okay, he's gone this far and he's been a real one. And he
She's
hasn't-
saying like real shit though. Yeah. Like that's real. I think a lot of girls think that way though.
Yeah,
I think it's
I don't
pretty
think it's
easy.
right, but I think biologically that's how we're wired. So that's why we get the what is it called? The not the cringe, the ick.
Yes.
We get the ick because biologically we're like, well, we can't trust him because how do we know he's not going to fumble? Because we're so emotional and we fumble when we're emotional sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes like a lot of sense. Yeah. So is that how a lot of you girls feel, or no? Okay, you explain. Because I've been seeing you making faces over there. the
She's
whole time.
making faces too right here.
Yeah, she is too. All right, we're gonna start with
Like
you.
I grew up very different. I grew up very different, so I don't think, I guess, how everybody else thinks. Like, I've been on my own since 6 years old. I've seen all types of people, you know, so I don't judge you on where you came from, what's going on in your life, or anything. I judge you based off of the character that I see in front of me. Like, so it's like,
That's like a man thing to say, actually.
I grew up
It's
on
not a
my
bad-
own.
it's not a bad
It's not
thing.
a bad
I
thing.
say that shit all the
literally
time.
It's not a bad thing.
I think so differently that it's just like emotionally, yeah, but it's like I cut it off if I need to, and I hustle at work, you know what I mean? I'm different. I'm programmed different just from my environment of growing up, you know?
And that's good. I feel like that is a good way to look at it. Like I was saying, when I was saying it, I know it doesn't sound right, but I'm just saying, like, biologically, I think that we tend to do that. So if we're not
reality.
aware of it, then how can we have, or at least for me, I'll speak for myself, like, I'm aware of it. So when a friend or a man talks to me and opens up, I am more compassionate, and I do my best to not look at it like, oh, I can't trust you. It's like, oh, okay, he's being real, and if he's a leader, then he's going to therapy, or he's working
therapy?
out. I don't know,
I think
something.
that says a lot.
I think a guy goes to therapy is
What do you guys think about
really,
therapy?
like weak.
Is what?
I said we're working
This
out.
week? No, hold on a minute. Like the baddest dudes in the world, like Special Forces, SEAL Team 6 and all that, they all go to therapy.
Some type of therapy. I'm not talking
I
about
mean,
like how we
listen,
feel.
iron sharpens iron, right?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Hold on, everybody, one at a time. One at a time.
I have a question for the single ladies. What makes you a good catch? Start with the
I
single.
like this question.
Yeah, so you,
Me first.
because you're next.
Around the table.
I'm next. Well, I'll tell you about the inside. That's what matters.
I am the table.
Okay? Because good morals, good values. I'm a hard worker. So I actually earn for myself, depend on no one. Have an education, and I'm looking for my equal. That's it.
Can you cook?
Absolutely. I can cook.
Oh, right on.
Mom, what do you? Yeah, absolutely.
So like, I don't know. I would say for like an entrepreneur, like that's like great. For like most men, they'll look at you and like be more intimidated.
Because they're weak. That's
Yeah.
weak men.
That's majority though.
Yeah.
Majority.
So you're
Which
fucked.
is,
You
would
probably
say
yeah.
I mean, honestly, because there's a lot of weak men out
They're
there.
afraid of a woman because
Right.
she's
I need
strong.
somebody strong,
It's weak.
like a leader.
Yeah.
I mean, that shouldn't be so hard to find.
So it's probably is.
But
hard
it
to
is,
find,
isn't
though.
it?
Top tier.
It has been a challenge,
Right.
So a lot of men probably get intimidated by you a lot, huh?
perhaps. I mean, I go by actions because men can say
Yeah.
1,000 things, and I go by actions. If you're interested, pursue me. If I don't see you pursuing me, I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
Basically. So.
So if
No pressure.
he needs to text first. Or?
Text, call, FaceTime, all that.
Should it always be the guys first?
All
How do you
that.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, don't even get started with this.
That's a good
No,
question.
seriously, I was like so confused by that before.
yeah.
Like
So
I
what do
was
you think?
like, do you text first or do you wait?
But why does it?
So if
Wait
you
all day.
Wait.
What the
So
heck?
if you
Why
don't
does
get
it have to be a game?
It's not a game.
not a
so,
game.
so men are hunters. Okay, if girls are too available,
Yeah.
it's going to be a turnoff. You have to actually.
Okay, but you can't say men are hunters without going all the way with it. If they're hunters
Okay.
to go after you right away, they're going to be hunters to go after other women if something ain't going right. If they're hunters in general, they're hunters. No, I'm just saying, you can't say that
They know what they're
statement.
looking for, and when they find me or us, right, a good woman, they should see it and actually capture it, and they don't.
Turns you on.
You
Right.
gotta run too.
I think there's a balance.
Yeah,
There
what
should
do,
be a balance.
what do men think? Do they think, like, should it always be you guys reaching out first, or is it weird when a girl, like,
No,
does
not
the
at
first
all.
text?
No.
It
I
is
heard they
No.
love
too
it even
needy?
more. They're like, oh my gosh. you
I'm a
messaged
little
me?
different. I
No,
know.
it's not. Listen, for weak ass men, it's a power thing. For real motherfuckers, we don't give a shit if a girl reaches out to us. We don't care. Like if you reach out to me, that's great because I'm solid. You know what I mean? But it's the weak dudes that oh yeah, she reached out to me. I got power. like men, real men.
That's true.
My circle of friends, we don't give a fuck if a girl reaches out to us first. It's equal.
Does it come off as, like,
Yeah, it doesn't come off as weak, needy, any of that
It's
stuff.
just like another day.
That's right.
It's just
Amen.
another day.
You think like a guy? That's why.
I think like a dude. Apparently, like fuck yeah, dude.
That's for real though.
Like,
Like,
do you have any
My-
sisters or you only have brothers?
No, I got 2 brothers and then a half sister. But like I said, I grew up in foster care. I didn't grow up with them. I grew up with a lot of different human beings and different personalities. So
yeah,
We need
you
to-
probably,
we
you
need to
probably need
learn.
like an entrepreneur dude, like a dude that has something going on.
He doesn't
Because
have
you're gonna punk.
Okay, so then for that, so then how do you guys feel about a guy earning less than you?
Yeah, we'll
Oh.
start with you. It's a good question. We'll start and we'll go around the room. Don't lie either.
We're not saying
Don't lie.
we're not saying a broke dude. He's just earning. He earns less than you. You're
No,
the
I'll be
breadwinner.
honest. Honestly, like there was a point in our lives where I was doing like bottle service. I was working nightlife, so I was bringing in more money, you know. But
Yeah.
it was just funner date nights. Like we just had more money to have more fun, and I got to buy like whatever I wanted. And even though he made less money, I wasn't like, oh, how much money? Because he's a really good saver. Like he can not spend a penny of his checks, like. And when
And
it's
you
time
spend all
to
yours.
go
No,
out-
okay.
yeah,
Spend all your money. That's why.
I was able to spend
Did she say yeah? She
and
said
then,
yeah.
no, I was able to spend my money and be like, hey, can I have some money? Like, you know.
Hey, so all you sugar babies?
Wait, did he give you the money?
Call her.
No,
I
it's
just
solid. It sounds like you have a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
You're a sugar mom.
No,
She has money. She has money.
You're a sugar
No,
mom.
I'm not a sugar mama no more.
She said no.
Anymore.
My nigga have.
I was working nightlife, but I kind of like chilled on like doing a lot, you know. So
Yeah.
I just have one job.
So you done with the pimping?
Done with the pimping.
You're
I'm
the
chilling on the
pimp.
couch now.
You know, we didn't get to
3
you.
hours.
that's it.
What was the question?
Well, why you?
So as far as do
Yeah.
you care if a man makes less than you? Go ahead.
I think I wouldn't care if a man makes less than me if there's a future behind it. So if you're saying like, hey, I'm in school, I'm working towards it, babe, I'm trying to do A, B, C, and D, these are my plans, there's a vision behind it, I don't care what we're doing because I see a future with you. But I need the commitment. If there's no commitment, I'm wasting my time. You're wasting my time. Like, there's nothing there for me. But if there's a commitment, you tell me, look, right now I can't afford a ring, but I'm gonna commit to you, and I know in my heart that this is the person for me. Then absolutely, I don't care. That's fine. I'll be the bread.
What do you think about that? Like a man making less than you?
It's fair. It's absolutely fair. But they have to be
It's
committed.
fair that a man makes less than you.
Just don't waste my time.
If he actually is working on something, if he's in law school, for instance, or something actually is occupying his time, and there's a goal in mind, and he's committed to you, and you have that, everything for each other. Absolutely, you're a team.
Damn.
So why not?
We're gonna go. We got 3 more. Then I gotta know if a man makes less than you, Is that cool? Is that okay?
Yeah, it goes back to, like if I'm dating him, it's because he has a relationship with God, which means that I believe that he's surrendered to God, his plan between him and God. So if he's really on that path and he has those fruits of he's committed, he's dedicated, he doesn't have to be earning a lot more even in 5-10 years, but if he's really on that path that God wants him on, and then there's fruits and he's saving or investing, that there's ways around it, then yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
I don't see a problem either, as long as there's a vision and he's taking actionable steps towards his vision.
Yeah.
And we will figure it out together type thing.
What about you? Hold on, one more.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I got a question.
Devo, that's Devo.
If you were in love with the guy, and he said, I got a question.
My brother.
Hold on. Let him go, and then I'm gonna go.
I got a big question. If you're in love with a guy and he says, hey, listen, I'm going to get this badass motorhome. Let's cruise around the United States for a year.
I'm ready.
And just chill and barbecue every day. Get out, go to the forest, walk, play with the dogs or cats, whatever, parakeets, whatever you have, and just live life. Who's down? Raise your hand.
This is a dream.
I'm gonna answer honestly.
Wait. Why would you have to say? Why do you have to qualify it? I'm going to answer honestly. No, lie to us.
No, let me tell you why. Because my first thought, if my man was like, let's just get an RV, I'm gonna be like, are you fucking insane? Are you crazy? I got a 5-year-old. Are you gonna teach him? Or is school gonna be on the RV? What are we doing?
That's a little different factor.
Come to me with a plan. Come to me with like, look, I investigated already. We can do this. He's gonna be in this. You can do it. We can do it. What are we gonna do with
that's included?
That's like
what's gonna
if that was included,
you know,
like, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be like, hey, let's go on the road.
If you come to me with a plan, this
The kids might be down.
Wow, Thornberries.
right? Like,
I want to hear this guy too.
Brother Bear.
I gotta say something, because I feel like seriously, I don't think none of you girls would respect a man that makes less than you in reality. You would take it for so long. Then you'll look at this dude like he's a fucking weenie.
That's
like
what you're supposed to do as a
how
woman.
can you really respect a man?
They said they wouldn't.
That stays. No, they said they did. That they would be okay with
and
it.
again, this goes back to how long are we gonna be like?
We didn't say that. I just said we didn't say that. Now we can get into that. But like, would you really respect a man that makes less than you? Because why would you want that in reality? Like,
I mean,
not as a dickhead thing to say,
It's
but
a 5-year plan. There you go.
but
what if the 5-year plan he's still making less than you?
That fool's gonna be a manager, a supervisor, or something.
I mean, but like,
manager what? McDonald's and shit. Like,
Lions does fire sprinklers, so he's about to.
I mean, but like,
dude is making
over time.
No, but hold on. If a dude's
how she said she was like, he saves a lot. So
Yeah.
you can make 100,000 and I can make 75,000. I can still do. I mean, I'm not the richest motherfucker in the world, but I guarantee you, I can still do the same amount of things that other motherfuckers can do, just because I know how to manage my money. Yeah. You don't have to make as much as the other person or the next person if you know how to manage your money. Correct. So just because you make less than somebody else doesn't mean you can't do the same thing somebody else does.
Correct.
Now, I mean, if you want some $1 million shit, then obviously. But if you don't know how to manage your shit, then it's gonna put you into some.
When you're black, you win always.
Right, hey, listen, period.
Agree, all three of us.
But yeah, that's just how it is.
Go.
Like, I was coming home with like, basically, I would come home with like $800 in tips, right? And I would work a couple, like the weekend. And this man made $800 a week. Like, that was his shit.
Damn.
But
And you love it.
But if you know how to save, then
But
if you
he
know how to
was
save,
saving
though,
it. So
then you
by the
guys can still
second
do
You
it.
know what's
I'm
crazy?
like back at like $200, and he has like $1,600.
We
you
don't
know?
have to agree.
So-
Us, right? See, I don't agree with it. Because I think, like, when the right woman is in a man's life that's a hardworking entrepreneur, there's a synergy, a symbiotic relationship, and it drives the man to work harder and everything. So, like, it's not just about money. It's like fucking cooking. Can you cook? You're like, men cook. I cook. You cook? You better learn. Rico
You
cooks.
guys don't cook.
No,
I hate that.
right. But then again, a lot of women don't cook
I don't do nothing besides.
either. But it's more than that. It's just it's not just about money. It's how you take care of the household. If you cook, the date nights. Like fuck it. If you don't have a lot of money as a man, but you're hustling, you go out and pick some fresh flowers down the block off a fucking tree, and you learn some bullshit song on a good. Wait, listen. You learn some bullshit song on a guitar, a couple chords, and whatever. And you sing to her and give her some fresh flowers.
Blink-182.
It's about the effort and doing the right type of thing and not being a fuckboy, right?
Or you're a hippie.
But the women,
I love it.
What's that?
It still works though.
Yeah.
It still works though.
But you know what I mean? Like, so I'm not about the money thing so much. I'm about what, filling my cup, right? You got to fill each
He
other's
makes a lot of
cup.
money though, so he can't say that. You can say everything you want, but he makes a lot of fucking money, so we can't even.
No, but it's not for me right now. It's not about the money.
That's true though. No, the fill in my cup thing. Cause
Yeah.
a lot of people can leave you drained or just confused or like just playing games.
Like I have sitting here right now. I feel kind of like we come here to talk about men and women, but every woman here has a child, and I got to think, wow, that's got to be tough. It's got to be like it's almost like a handicap. You know what I mean? Not a handicap. No. Hold on. Not a physical handicap. Listen to me. Not a physical handicap. Explain, Rico, the handicap. But I know.
So
Better we go.
Explain.
no,
I can explain that, actually.
so not.
And this is why you're single.
It's like hold on.
So no, but not so. Okay, I mean, you all, right? Because all you guys are looking for the high value man. So when you're looking for a certain person who checks off that whole list, so obviously he's at a certain standard. So if you're at a certain standard, that means you have more options. So if I have more options, why would I pick the girl who can't go on vacation?
That's what I'm saying. It ain't fair.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a handicap in that way. So of course, so when I'm like, oh, he's rich and he has all the young girls, it's because he's at a certain status and he has more options. And it's not. We didn't make it that way. It's just how it is. And that's why he said he didn't mean it that way. But that's what I mean?
He's right, but like I think differently because women with no kids do not fucking understand shit when a man has kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so I get what he's saying. Like, but the way I think is differently. I feel like I would have to be with a woman with kids. I would have
No, but my point is that you have kids.
Yeah.
I don't have kids.
He's a good dad.
But it's not. I'm not opposed to a woman with kids or not. All I'm saying in your defense is, when you meet a man and you have kids already, it's harder for you.
It's a
That's all
handicap.
I'm saying. I'm defending you guys.
Yeah, because you're not available as much.
Yeah, so that's
Right?
Like you can't get a call and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like,
No, it's
let's
true.
go.
Yes.
Like you're like, "Oh wait,
Exactly.
hold on." Like
There's always Chucky. We're going to Chuck E.
When they do
Cheese.
that.
So when you're
Last minute.
when you're looking for a certain man, I don't want to use the word. It kind of checks you off, but it kind of like
it's not as like
it's
like
not available. That
Yeah,
person
not
who
available.
is not available. The person that you have that you build in your head is available.
yeah.
It
Especially
slims
if
down
you're not
your
with the
chances.
kid's
It does slim
father,
down
you know, like so.
You
if
got
you're
baby
like,
daddy drama and all.
not
types
really
of
baby
shit.
daddy
No.
drama, but it's just
I
like
don't.
you really gotta find someone to watch your
That
kids.
one checks.
You know?
Right.
No, I actually am like one of the lucky baby mamas. My baby daddy is married, and I love his wife more than I love him.
Oh.
I love her.
That's
I do.
Wow.
To me, that's
Yeah,
weird.
I do.
I grew up with my best friend and his dad and his mom.
She's great. She's amazing.
They were
She's
fucking
great.
best friends. I was like, how do they do it? They're drinking together.
Hey.
How's that happen? Nigga, like, what's going on? Like,
My baby
do you
daddy
do?
will call me, and I'm like, "Put your wife on the phone. I don't even want to talk to you. Put your wife on the phone." Yeah, like that.
How
Set
old is your
up.
son? Or
It's a setup.
He's 5. Yeah.
hey, 5 years? Okay.
So we're gonna
Oh,
go around
so
the
it's-
room and ask the ladies to ask the guys a question. So we're gonna start with you because
Oh, I got a good question.
I don't know. I just want to start with you.
I just understand their perspective. I understand y'all's.
I kind of feel like you
perspective.
do. That's why.
Yeah.
So
So I don't
ask a
know what you
question.
want. What prevents y'all from being so picky? Y'all seem like y'all over here really picky.
What's
too.
a y'all?
Y'all is y'all.
The men.
I'm
You
not.
guys are picking our brains.
What made you think we're picky? Like especially me.
It's the fact of like just the things that you guys are saying, oh, this and that. You guys are asking questions about kids and stuff when if a kid was involved, it wouldn't even be a question. You guys just figure it out, you know? That's just one
I
thing.
think we.
And
I
then-
think I personally
and then-
defended having
No,
kids.
no,
The
he said
money
he said
thing.
he wants a girl with kids.
I would probably need a girl with kids.
And then the money thing and just everything. It's just
Well,
a
because
lot.
it's a question
you know?
that most men will want to know. And
It's just a dating relationship episode. That's why we gotta like.
We're going to pack.
Give me a question.
Relationship.
Question.
That was
For
my
us.
question.
or what do you or what
So
do you
what do you think, like-
or what's something that you want to know that
I mean, like,
about men?
well, don't you kind of gotta be picky though, a little bit, like if you just take anybody, like shit can go
See, but
weird.
are you guys picky mentally or physically?
Both.
You guys,
Oh,
would
it's
you
gotta
guys
be
want
both
to
a
grow
little
more
bit.
mentally or you guys want to grow more physically?
Well, we start physically, right, and then mentally just gets fucked
Yeah,
most of the
See,
time.
I start mentally.
Most of the time,
You
man.
can't start mentally.
Yeah, you
because
can because if I
If you met
communicate
me
with
and I
you
don't
over
want my-
the phone first,
So-
like let's say we don't meet
over the phone.
95%
It's not the party line. I mean,
95%
Party
of the time
line.
people
Oh, I
don't
remember that
like
back
in
then.
All right, all right.
it can't be
Hold on,
mentally,
hold
like,
on.
physically, like,
Listen.
dating apps, this
impossible.
and that, right?
Okay.
So you have to ask the right questions to get to know somebody because everybody does
Well, what if
dating
they're
apps,
not
this and
attractive?
that.
You're
But we're
Right, no,
not.
it
But
has to
we're
be
not.
physically. That's the
I'm
problem.
not. I'm not a fixer. Don't come to me and want to have a relationship and I have to fix you. That's there's a new chapter. Let's move on past all that
Yes.
bullshit.
I'm not asking fix it.
No, I'm not saying you,
That's
but I'm
majority
just
of,
saying
like, women.
that
You gotta fix that.
we don't want. I don't want to
I
spend time
know.
fixing your problems.
See, that I
Shouldn't
think
be
is
like
the
that.
issue. Men think that women want to be fixed when
No,
don't.
we just don't want to fix.
But that's the
yeah.
thing is not a lot of
Well, like
women
she was
need
saying, but like
fixing.
she was saying, most females go into other relationships broken, and she realized
Yeah, they
that
do.
she was, and she
Broken as hell,
cut it
too.
off. You know what I mean? Because with men might do it, but we don't do it as much as you guys do. You guys might do something like, oh, you break up with your boy, you hit your homegirl. What are we doing tonight? Oh, we're going out. Fuck this thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's. I mean that's I have homegirls, and that's what it is. You guys don't fix it. You guys come into shit broken. So men, we're just not.
But that's not good.
Oh no,
You're,
I'm not saying
you're
this.
a
I'm not.
female and you're going into that kind of stuff. That's just
Oh,
a
man.
repetitive action. You know, that's
It's
a
a reality,
trauma
though.
response of what you've been through. If you're a real woman, like you're asking real relationship, real woman advice. Real women are coming to you already healed, fixed, and they know what they want and bring.
No,
it to the
that's
table.
not reality,
She knows
though.
what she
That's
wants.
not
No.
That is
She
not
knows what
reality
she
at
wants.
all.
She knows what she wants. She knows what she wants. That's already 90%.
Knowing what you want,
We're gonna find out right
knowing
now.
what you want,
about
but
to find
being
out.
broken are
That
two
is
different
not. That
things.
is not the reality of the situation.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what they want. Out of everybody, she says she has a list. I'm
We're
pretty
about,
sure
we're about to hear the
everybody,
list.
like,
We're about to hear it all.
Right.
You don't even know if you're broken.
Man,
by your actions.
I like every girl knows if they're broken.
By your,
did your
by,
healing.
by your actions.
Like
How about, watch
What
this,
about
watch
you?
this.
What about
say
you to you?
You took a certain man. you
ask
took a certain
a man any
and you were paying
question,
for
like
shit.
anything. What's going on?
That's,
I mean, I wasn't like, it was like half and half.
but if you're paying for a man and you saying I made $800 tonight, so now
You're
I
gonna
can
be
buy us
broken
whatever
now.
we want. That's
You're gonna be
broken.
broke because you
We
pay
need
for
her
the man.
question.
I feel like I was just like buying whatever I wanted for myself.
So
and he
you
was
only so you was gonna have a 1942 shot and you just gonna have him drinking water? Like,
Sorry.
He doesn't mean drink. He doesn't mean drink though. So yeah.
All right, let's go. Hold on, we're about to go around the room. You ask the question to the
Ask
men
a
now.
question. Okay. I'm trying to think. Hold it. Cause I don't really date, but that guy that my situation.
Just ask. I know
Just
you
say
want to
it.
ask something. We can see it. You want to
let's
ask
go to the next
something.
person.
No, we're gonna ask her.
Okay.
For a second.
She's trying to fiddle diddle with the word so it comes out.
Fiddle diddle.
Yeah, that's my word. Don't steal it.
I'm stealing it out.
Nope, that's my fiddle.
Fiddle diddle. We owned it now. How's over bad?
No, I've been saying.
We're fiddle diddling over here.
What do you guys look for in a woman?
You go, Rico,
There you
first.
go. There's
There
your
you go. That's a
question.
solid question.
Yeah. Like that. I'm like,
Respect.
Same
Just,
thing.
just respect me and everything else will fall into place. That's how I feel. Respect and honesty, and then after that, everything else should fall into place. Especially if we're vibing. But you can't if you can't love me if you don't respect me and everything else. I mean, we can't even go past that if you don't respect me.
Yeah.
And then the love will come, and then everything else will follow after.
So you love him?
What is respect to you? Because that's a main question right there.
It is.
Respect. Respect to me is having my back and being there when I'm slacking or falling off. You know what I mean? Like that's and trusting and believing in me.
Yeah, well said.
I like it.
What about you, Eddie?
Integrity, honesty, trust. If I have those three things, then like we can do anything. It's simple. I think it's really simple. That's why I laugh about it. Relationships are really simple. You come in unbroken, and the other person's unbroken. It's easy. Like if you have chemistry together, and don't bring bullshit. Like for me, I don't want to hear about drama or what you had in the past with some other dude because I'm not that dude. You know what I mean? So you're telling me, well, this guy did this guy did this guy. So that's how I feel. That's why I act this way with you.
Excuses.
And you know what I do when you do that to me? Peace. You see those peace symbol?
Yeah.
I'm out because I'm not that guy. So don't. Again, I'm this big thing on this new chapter. You turn the page. You start a new chapter. You start fresh. You bring that person a new self, a healed self, and he brings the same to you. And then it's easy. Jacob.
Not a hoe. Like number one. Like there's so much hoe.
What's
shit
a hoe?
out there? You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
just,
what's a hoe?
What's a hoe in your book?
Happiness over everything? No, just kidding.
What is it? What does Janae say? Janae?
like a,
I'm joking.
like
So how do you know someone's a hoe?
I mean, you can kind of read it a little bit, you know what I mean? But like half naked all the fucking time, you know what I'm saying? Like always trying to like get attention wherever the fuck they're at. Like
Thirst trap photos.
Instagram, all that kind of shit,
Yeah.
right?
So let's
It's
get
not a
into-
hoe. Like if they're not a hoe, I mean, a lot of girls are doing that shit. It's like the norm for now. You know what I mean? And if you know that that's gonna happen, you just put them in that. I mean, if they want to be a hoe, you just put them in that slot, the hoe slot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Okay, cool.
You want a
I'll
tip?
keep you right here. You know what I
You
mean?
want a tip?
It's a
Like,
draw.
Real
not, like,
men.
Put them in the good girl slot, but like a lot of the girls are in the hoe slot. You know, it
If
just
you
is
take a
what it is.
picture on your Instagram, like turn
an ass
sideways,
out.
showing your ass out,
So-
you
tell you,
click
speaking
next.
for
Speaking of that, so
You
Next.
know, but you know if a girl's
get-
sticking that ass out,
let's get
Hayden,
it.
let's get in
that there's a lot of
magazines,
DMs.
Like if you
on
need that
ass
much
pic,
attention,
right?
Let's get into it.
we're done.
Let's get into it. So, mostly everybody here is single. So, how do you, ladies? So everybody's single. So, how do you guys feel about social media? And as far as like,
We gotta
once
finish this thing though.
how do you guys feel about as far as posting on social media? And you're in a relationship. Should you post certain things? And would your man have to ask you
That's
to
why you
take
wear
down
the pants,
certain
though. That's why.
certain
I don't
pictures,
wear the
bikini
pants.
pictures? Like, would a man have to ask you to take them down? If you had on bikinis, if you had ass, you know what I mean? Like,
Can I?
Go, you go.
Okay, so like I've been doing this for a very long time. Okay, and I did porn. I started off with doing porn and
Oh, shit.
everything. Okay, so my goal was I was gonna be a model with it, you know. So I did porn for like 6 months, you know, and then my modeling career kind of just skyrocketed. But in that whole time, I was communicating with my partner the whole time. He knew about everything. He would go to my shoots. I would tell him what I was doing. Like,
who would go to your shoots?
Yeah, he would drop me off and all that. Like,
Wait.
the heck? You were
Like on scene?
You know what porn is?
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Was he watching you though? Like
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like on scene, I'm like, wait a
But
minute,
that's what
whoa,
I'm
that's
saying. Like, so some people do it and stuff, and like what I do now and what I post now, that gets published in magazines and everything. Now there's a thing of like it being raunchy and it being tasteful. You know, I don't hide anything from him, and I think when you start hiding things from your partner, that's when things start getting messed up. He has my Instagram. He can go on my phone. He
So
can
like,
do all of that.
if you were just like some like chick, you know, like yeah, I'd be like, yeah, it's tasteful. Da, 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 da. I'd be like saying that. But if you were my girl, I'd be like, all that shit is raunchy.
Yeah.
All that shit is, you know what I mean? All that shit's bad.
So if you had single type of pictures, bikinis, your man told you to take it down, how would you feel? boyfriend.
I honestly don't like post
If you did,
like that, but if I did, I mean, he would probably like say like damn, your ass is out in that photo or something. But I don't,
saying
I
take
don't
it down.
really
I mean,
listen
that means
too
take it
much,
down.
you know? Like, I'm just like,
So I don't
who
listen.
cares? Like,
But then, what
do
about
whatever,
if you
know?
guys
I don't-
post your pictures and stuff, and then you guys
How would
got
we
girls
post?
and stuff commenting on them and liking them when you guys are in your boy shorts and
That
everything?
don't happen though.
Hey,
It does happen.
Daddy shorts.
You guys are men thirst traps too. You guys going on your boats, you guys going on your fishing trips, you guys going this, that. Those are men's thirst traps.
You're right on that.
You know,
Yeah,
women
you're right.
are thirst traps.
That's pretty good, actually.
is-
That's a good comeback. I
It got
like
me
that.
thinking. I'm like,
Well, hold on. So if we're fishing, and we take pictures fishing, women are like, wait a minute. So if a guy's fishing and he takes a picture on the boat fishing, the women just look at that and say, fuck, I want this dude. Fuck, I need to go fishing.
You see that you like to take trips and you're posting it for a reason. You want
that's
I know kind of.
But our thirst traps would never come close to a girl
But
showing
we're
her ass.
women, of course. You guys got titties.
That's what I'm saying, though.
y'all got some
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like this still doesn't compare. Like, how many DMs would you girls have in your guys' DMs compared to us?
I delete them all.
You can get
I
you can
filter
get a
myself.
All you
celebrity,
want, but they're there though.
but you can get a
it's even-
celebrity,
the thing
and
is
he
if
won't
you
even have as
respond
many
or not.
DMs as an average girl that's half naked on Instagram.
But
My
that's
thing-
reality.
Yeah,
My
that's-
thing is
Yeah,
always
but
been-
reality doesn't make it right.
Yeah.
How? So
Would
it's,
you want your
it's
girl
real.
have
You
naked?
No, all right. So watch this. So watch this.
Shorts up your ass and pop it out.
So
No, but what I'm
would
saying
y'all
is-
date
Don't need
a
it.
would y'all date a man with
single women that are
OnlyFans?
watching, if they want a real man,
Watch this.
and you're posting
What?
bikini shots and your ass out and everything, it ain't gonna happen.
So you're not supposed to post any bikini
No, you
shots.
can,
What about
but-
you're on vacation, you know.
No,
and
come
you're
on.
in a bikini,
Let's be
like,
honest.
How can
do
you-
too
A
much.
lot of it's
Come on.
Why are you doing
insecurity.
that, though?
So you know damn
Hold
well.
on.
I think my
Tell
pictures
me
for the
why you're
moment.
doing that.
One at a
Get
time.
attention,
My
One at a
pictures
time.
for myself.
I know, but hold on.
Guys, just one at a time.
Because I look good.
But you're trying. But most girls, if you're doing it on Instagram, you're trying to get attention. It's just the way it is.
Why do every guy
see?
say that?
This, like some of
I
us do it
hate
for
women.
work.
So you don't get happy when all these comments and all these fucking
Heck no.
likes and all that shit hit.
But
If you
for
like
all,
it,
most
you
of
like
the
it.
comments
Yeah,
are my
you're fine, bro.
homegirls being like, "Yes, bitch, you look."
People we actually know, not
And I'm like-
strangers.
Like, we don't
Why-
care about
What?
that.
What? So
no.
why would you post it? Like that makes no sense. Like you guys like the attention. In reality,
I get paid
it's
from
reality.
I think
Exactly.
I get paid.
So you get
to
paid
post.
too from
yeah.
it.
Does
Yeah.
come with it.
So
We're not.
So that's your intention behind it. Like if you're posting it for attention,
Mhm.
but if you're posting it like people get promos, people make a living off of.
yeah.
Especially nowadays. So even
But
though
so
it's
would you be
maybe-
okay with making that living when you had if you had a boyfriend?
So that's what
he's
that's,
gonna
so that's
have
what,
to-
Okay,
so
so hold
that's
up.
what we're saying. So that's the whole point. So if
The
you
money's
had
for
if you had a boyfriend and he was like, "Hey, I don't like these pictures," or "I don't like what you post," or does he even have to tell you that? Would you take it down, and how would you like? That's the question.
So when I was married, my ex, I would say he was very insecure. I didn't have an Instagram for a while, as long as I was with him. I was with him for 2.5 years. But so yeah, I did that already, but it didn't get like. If anything, I feel like it put me back.
By
could've
not
been-
posting.
Yeah, but not like in that way, because I don't post like. If anything, I'm a mom now. I feel like body positivity for me is like a big thing. Like as far as my stomach and just a lot of like girls, like I post for the girls. Guys, it comes with it. It sucks, but it just is what it is. Like if you're walking
Does
on
it
the
suck
street.
though?
Are you private, your Instagram?
No, I just recently went public
Okay, so then if it's for your girls, why are you public?
because I'm single. So that's one. I don't have to deal with that right now. But if I did, and say he came up with a way to, like, if I was making money from it, which I'm planning on to, if he came up with a way to replace that money, then, like, but if it's
Damn, they
bringing
gotta
in
replace the money though. They gotta replace
But-
it.
I mean, like, okay, that's what I'm saying.
You hear how
I'm
that sounds,
not gonna
though?
post. I'm not gonna post like super explicit things. Like,
Well, I mean, you can't be naked, but I mean, obviously to a certain
Almost.
point where I mean, well, damn near, yeah.
bikini pictures.
So
and
watch
all
this.
pictures.
So would you fuck with a guy who does OnlyFans?
Oh no, I don't do OnlyFans though.
It doesn't matter, but he's
The logic side
But-
there.
right.
though.
So would you remember? So if you tell him to take it down, so would you replace his OnlyFans money?
This is
Are you watching OnlyFans?
No.
Are you looking at girls?
Oh.
on
I
OnlyFans?
don't need to.
He's on OnlyFans though.
Hold on, you keep doing
He has his OnlyFans. That's why. I was like,
Yeah, Yeah.
I don't
No
need to.
one's
See,
paying.
see, see,
But he has
see,
OnlyFans.
see the thing is, see the see,
Rocket Man,
see
take your pay.
no, but I mean, but listen, I feel like I mean that's just my opinion. There's certain things that you do when you're desperate. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I'm like if you have X, Y, and Z options, why would you choose the last option before you cancel out everything else?
And people choose
If
the
right,
easiest
especially and I guarantee
Let him
I guarantee you a lot of girls who do OnlyFans have degrees, so it's almost like you going to college but you're working at McDonald's afterwards, and you get like, why would you do that? Internet
It's
goes
just a
internet,
norm.
and it's not a norm.
norm.
See, you're making it a norm.
It is a
Internet,
norm,
no, it's not a norm. You
You
make
don't
it.
have
No,
to
you're
choose
making
a
it a
norm.
norm.
That's what I'm saying. That's
What do you
it.
think
That's
about
been
that? I
made
wanna know what you think
norm
about
for
that.
them.
I've been
Which
seeing
part? Which part?
about go ahead and like posting all this crazy stuff on social media and
I don't really post too much, honestly.
No,
But
I'm
if,
thinking,
if
I'm like,
my
oh.
boyfriend or relationship, my partner, told me to take it down, I mean, he would have to have really good reasoning why.
what's the reason?
I mean, if it were something he was really uncomfortable with, then
Bikini.
I can understand that.
Bikini.
But
Like you
But you wouldn't
twerking
do that,
in a
right?
bikini.
I don't
Maybe that.
You're gonna walk down the street.
Twerking in a bikini?
No,
Okay,
what I'm saying-
we
We're
talking.
talking about in general. We're talking about in general. So if you had on a
I wouldn't
bikini,
comment
your
on
ass
that.
is out, your titties is
I'm gonna
out.
comment on that.
So if he said, "Hey, I don't like this, babe,"
Bra and panties.
All
What
I
about
know-
you're on a
all
yacht
I
with
know
some
is
girls?
if
Hold on,
having a
I
good
wanna hear what
time.
you have to say.
You want some
If-
bikini
so everybody
photos?
can hear. Hold on.
All
go.
I know is if my man's like, babe, you know what? Take down that bikini pic. I don't like it. I better not see you liking any bitch's bikini photo.
That's
Boom.
fair.
That's
That's fair. though.
Boom.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna disagree with him. Okay, absolutely, I'll do it. Keep in mind.
So
Jeez, I'm confused, man.
I-
What's the purpose of the bikini photo in the first place?
let's say this is
Get
what I'm
attention.
working-
Well, that's
It's
what
legit, it's
I
legit.
am. Have the family Instagram,
Again, I don't post
guys.
that, but let's
You got
say
the social media
if I did-
life. You got the real
if I
life.
Hold on,
post
so everybody can hear. Hold on.
If I did post
wrong
this,
with
obviously I'm
bikinis?
single. I felt okay. I look good in that picture. I'm gonna
Yes.
post it. I feel good about myself.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
post
cool.
it. Let's say I got a boyfriend. It's been some time now. My boyfriend's like, I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna take it down. But like I said, I better not see no. like on a different girl's bikini.
No, hold on. That's a weak ass boyfriend. Because like, if you're like just feeling good, you have one bikini picture like every 6 months or whatever. Keep your fucking bikini pic up. If a dude tells you to take it down, then fuck
Thank
him.
you.
Then he needs to go. He's weak ass. Because my point is like, look, you have those shots that we're in Vegas, we're at the pool, we got this, whatever. It's about not overdoing anything. It's about a balance on your social media. What's so funny?
I was just doing
gonna-
my little bob and weave, and it caught me bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, that's what I fucking
It
do.
glitched, so I was like,
so I have a bunch of archived pictures on from my profile. I used to post a bunch of half
Oh,
naked.
you're a bad
pictures.
girl then.
A what?
Low-key. You're bad a little bit.
Yeah, like back in the day for sure. I lived in Miami. I was always posting
shit.
like
Wow.
vibes, like
Now
those,
we know.
those vibes. And I archived them because I started to see that I was doing it for attention. Like I was lying to myself for the longest time, saying, "Oh, I'm doing it for women empowerment," or "I'm just confident," or whatever. And it's like, but when I really am honest with myself, I was wanting that attention, whether it was for women or for men. I mean, it's just it for me. I'm just speaking for myself. So
Girls
now,
love that
even
shit.
I get paid.
well, yeah,
She'll love
but
it.
that even that, but even that, like
I'm all,
even if
hold
I
on,
got
don't do it for
paid,
nobody else.
well, I'm
but
not.
getting my
I
man.
personally, this is no disrespect to you.
Oh no, trust me, none taken.
I'm just saying I wouldn't do that. To like, I wouldn't put my body out there because
like that anymore because you changed.
exactly, even for money. I never did it for money, but even for money, and so now it's like that's just not a possibility. But it just would never get to that point because even now, like my personal trainer will post pictures of me and I'll have to delete it because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like showing too much, and it's like I'm more aware of it, not because I'm like, oh, I'm too good. It's like
You
because
just have
I
a
know,
different mentality.
yeah, because I know what it could
Attract.
attract, and then it can give off, and it's just like not what I want. So
Do you guys believe in marriage?
yeah.
Yes.
Marriage. The homie over
So
here.
hold on.
I'm like, I only went to like one wedding in my whole life. Like, I never really went to
tell us
weddings.
what do you believe in marriage? Like, what do you believe marriage is?
Would you?
Marriage?
Yeah.
Marriage is, hey, we committed to each other for better, rich, poor, hard times, good times. Like, we're gonna sacrifice, we're gonna hit the mud together, and no matter what, we're gonna strive to hit greatness together. You know, shit is not always A, B, and C. Sometimes it's all the way to Z, and you just gotta figure it out.
That's a bar.
Shit.
That's a bar.
I feel like we on hustle.
Hey, we go see on Instagram with
Say I'm in charge. Grab the
all
wheel.
of us right now.
put a remix on it.
That's the only way
Sam
that it
Clark.
works.
Clip that.
It's the only way that it works is if you have all of that with your partner. It's not everybody wants something that's just gonna.
But you're still putting naked pictures up on Instagram, though?
That's so true.
Yeah, my Instagram. I'm not gonna take it down. Why? Because like I have no problem.
Because you
with
rule
it.
the house over there. That's
No,
why.
he is 110% in charge of the home. But the thing is, communication
He's not.
is key.
If you're naked on Instagram.
I'm not naked on Instagram.
Are you pretty much naked on
I'm
Instagram?
in a bathing suit and shit, and then I'm in dresses. Like I look good, okay?
I bet.
Sure you do.
Let me
You know what I'm
tell you, I
saying?
look
We ain't
good.
saying
I don't
that.
do it for you. I don't do it for none of. I do it specifically because this is what I love to do. This is my creative mode. Okay.
It's fun when you're young.
It's
Why
fun
not?
when you're young. I did all that. I've been published. I've had books at Barnes and Nobles. I've had all of that. Okay.
Do you have
now,
kids?
I have one kid. Now I am on my music path. It's chapters of life, okay? Everybody hits different chapters of your life, okay? So now that chapter's done. Now I do music, and then I help people. If, hey, you want to get into fashion modeling, I got you. I know people that make clothes. I know people that do fashion shows. Like, if that's what you want to do, I can help you get into that doorway. You want to do brand ambassador for weed? I got you. I can get you into that doorway. But everything is not just, hey, that's sexy. You should be shamed for that. You should be looked.
You should, though.
and
I love it.
it's-
Like,
No, we're talking about
just
as
like-
far as when you're in a relationship, because
when you're in a relationship, you should be shaved for
But
it.
see,
For real.
at the relationship, did you guys start off ground zero together? Were you guys hitting like the mud together? Like she said, like
You run the
guys
show for
building
sure.
No,
together.
so-
Huh?
You run the
No.
show for sure at home.
No. Why do you keep saying that?
You know you
I
do.
not. I cook, I clean, I take care of my kid. I do all of that. He does not have to clean. He does not have to cook. None of that. That's my responsibility as a woman.
The chat said she's capping.
Wait,
No, I swear to God.
how old is your kid?
I'm not gonna tell you how old my kid is.
Okay.
Let's go to the next one then. So, we didn't get to you on that part, huh?
Yeah.
So ask the man
Wait.
any question. We got to
Oh,
you.
ask the man any question. Okay, so what are, I know people talk about red flags, but what are green flags?
Okay, what's
In a
good?
woman. And like a woman.
I'm
There are
like,
green
hey,
flags
all
in
of
a
us think
woman?
our cups that way.
Honesty, work ethic.
Damn.
Those are the two for me.
What are green flags in a woman?
Honesty
From
and
them.
work ethic for me.
Okay.
Support.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Support.
That's a great one.
Yeah, I mean, I want to come home and not feel like I can't tell you like how my day went, or even with this podcast shit, and like, oh, and then, you know what I mean, like, oh, well, you was
You know, you gotta stress out about cooking. Got a
Right.
sink full of
When we come-
dishes.
And listening.
Be done.
Listening. Not saying like, oh, my day was like this. Oh, my day was like this too. You're not listening. You're not taking it in. You're trying to have like a balance of, oh, I'm super busy, but we don't want to hear that. We
It's like a
want-
woman
just
taking
take a
off
minute
her bra
to
when
listen.
she gets home.
Relief.
Just that.
relief.
Yes.
Yeah. Period.
Period.
Jacob?
I mean, it's all. Let's just go back to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the first thing you look at when like you're about to like start dating somebody, right? You look at what with their social media stuff. They got ass all over the place, and you just put them in that slot. Like, all right,
Just hit them
well,
up and be like,
That's a
hey,
red
what
flag
you
though.
doing?
huh?
That's a red flag though.
That's what I'm saying.
What's a
Okay,
green flag?
a green flag if they don't got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. Like, all right, this is a good girl right here. Like,
They're just archiving it. Just kidding.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe they're archived it.
But Jacob, have you met a girl that had that?
I met
and
a
then all of a
few.
sudden, it changed?
Well, yeah, because like a lot of chicks are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like low key. a
No,
little
the
bit.
ones you meet are crazy.
Like I don't know. Like it depends on the age, like status. You know what I mean? Like
Mental. What did they ask you? They said did it change up?
What
or
is
what?
it?
no, I'm just saying like green flag, red flag. You know what I mean? Like
What's crazy though? Like, what's crazy to you?
like
Jealousy.
your jealousy is crazy.
Insecurity.
As hell. The thing is like when you especially when you're being
It's
good.
honestly, jealousy is
Turn off.
jealousy for me fuck it. It's like a dagger through the heart. We're done.
It's almost like
So,
self-sabotage.
well, what did you do to make her jealous?
No. Hold on. Wait. I got it. Rico, let me say something. Can I say something? Please?
that
Can I say
question.
something? What did I do to make her what if I didn't do anything? And it's just your natural. No, bullshit. No. No, I'm going to tell you right now, that's not the truth. There's so many women.
So watch this. You guys look a certain way. You walk into a room, you're gonna get eyes on you.
Right.
So now, if I was an insecure man, I'd be like, why the fuck is he staring at you? This and that.
Right.
You'd be like, well, I didn't do anything.
Right.
So the same thing.
Right.
He's asking.
Right.
So when you say what it, so when you say what it,
So some guys, we don't do shit, but we get
So if he walked in
pounded.
somewhere with his hoochie daddy shorts on,
I mean, it's,
and they be looking at it, what's going on, you guys get mad. What's going on with that? You know?
weakness. Weakness.
Jealousy only
Thank you.
comes from a partner
Thank you.
doing something to
Right.
make us your relationship.
No, it's your insecurities. It's your insecurities.
No,
Yeah.
it comes from
It also all of this stems back down to communication.
Yep.
Like me,
Boom.
I'm a person that's like, I like public affection. And if I feel like you're not being affectionate with me in public, I'm like, well, what's wrong? Like, who's here? Like, you don't want to be, but I'm going to communicate that with you. And I'm going to tell you, like, hey,
My love language.
I'm not feeling real loved right now. So
And what if he says, I just don't like doing that? That's it.
then again, that all trickles back down to communication. And we're going to talk behind closed doors. And I better feel very much loved, and you better be very affectionate behind closed doors.
Yeah. If it's at home, then we
Show me the little hand symbol again. Damn.
I like how she explains it too. Actually,
Yeah.
You think that might be
How
a
you like it,
red
too?
flag?
Look, I'm gonna start doing that.
When the door closes,
So ask the dudes a question now. We're going over here on this side.
I'm going to ask a question I feel like I know the answer to.
Why y'all ain't shit?
Why you guys like that? Just
Ask the question.
Why is it always
okay,
just
so
women?
when you start dating a man,
Wait, what? Dating a man. You were asking us questions. He said, "Ask a question to us."
We don't date men.
She's setting the
hold
foundation.
on. So when you guys start talking to a female, why are you not upfront from the get on your intentions?
I said this earlier. If I literally told you, "Hey, I just want to fuck you," would it happen? No.
Well, if you just tell somebody like, honestly, I don't want, you're not gonna say that.
It's
Not all guys are like that.
Right. That's what
But
I'm
you're gonna
saying.
say like, hey, I'm not looking for nothing serious right now. Are you cool with that? What if I am cool with that?
Yeah, what if they're
Yeah,
on
but
the
there's
same
guys
page
that
as
say
you?
that.
Choice.
There's a lot of men who don't.
Yeah, because you're dating
I'm
fuckboys.
glad that maybe you guys are not
Just let me
those
talk to
type
you
of men,
Yeah,
but
but
there
they're out
is
there.
that type of man.
Do you ask them or?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Do I want to waste my time? And
Most
mess
dudes are not
around?
gonna say it like
Right.
that anyway, though. Even if they're like,
That's what I'm saying. It's you won't say it. Like if
I will. Yeah, I sure will. I'll be like, you know
Have you
what?
ever told a dude you just want to fuck him?
No, not like that.
How'd you say it?
I'd say I don't want nothing serious. That's it.
sometimes you want to fuck.
So
You're
that's what that
cute.
means.
I don't want nothing serious. You cool with
So
that or
now we
no?
know.
Yeah.
How many times?
Not very much.
Yeah.
Because you know it all
Over 5?
Not very much.
I'm just like,
Crazy.
I can't see you doing that.
I
I can't see
mean,
girls doing that.
just like the same way, a lot of men are like, girls don't go up to men. I have plenty times at the bar. Hey, I'm gonna send
Were you
bartender
sober or
send him a
were you
drink.
so- were you
No,
sober
I
or
was
not?
lit.
Yeah, exactly.
I was lit.
So that's not.
It's because the liquid
Show off ego.
courage, though. I need the liquid courage.
No, I introduced
I'm gonna be
myself
honest.
to
I
my
need the liquid
husband.
courage. Whatever.
I like him.
No, I believe it. No, I
I just got done on my run and everything. I was like, him.
believe it.
Your turn. Your turn.
You have a question?
Okay, so let's say
Wait, y'all didn't even answer that.
you meet someone
Uh-huh.
and you have good intentions, really interested in them. Walk me through how you pursue that woman.
You're first, Rico.
No, go ahead. I didn't even hear the question.
That's a good question. That's a really good.
No, I can do this, but I'm just saying, go get it.
I can do this.
What was
Explain
the
one more
question?
time.
Okay, so you
Listen
meet a
real
woman
closely.
who you have genuine intentions with. She's
Okay.
a good woman. You know, you're like interested, right? Okay,
Mm.
so walk me through how you pursue this woman.
Like how far are we
Courtney.
walking though?
How do you pursue her from A to Z? Tell me.
But A to Z.
A to Z.
Damn.
That's right.
You go first, Rico.
What's the game plan?
What's your game plan?
What's
I'm
your catching your
I'm
fish?
giving I'm giving her attention. I'm letting her. I'm applying pressure. Like
Applying pressure.
I'm letting her know. Like
Attention how?
I'm
Like,
doing.
what are
I'm
you
showing
doing?
from the text messages to the outings to
Outings? Like
out-
what?
outings,
Where are
like-
you taking her? Where?
We're taking a Rigo.
Sounds like we're going camping.
Cheesecake.
No, we ain't on Kevin. I got allergies.
Outing.
No, like obviously, if I'm getting to know her, then I'm knowing the type of things that she wants to do. So it's gonna go from there. You know what I mean? So it's not just like, hey, now we're good.
So you're going to ask me my interest.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to know you.
Okay.
So and that's gonna let me know what I need to do and how I need to go about it. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
show interest. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Actions speak louder than words. So
Yes.
and that's what's gonna happen. I mean, I can't tell you I like you the first day and then next, you know, you haven't heard from me since Friday and it's fucking Tuesday.
So consistency,
Consist-
right?
right, basically.
Yeah. Perfect.
So dude's not doing that for you right now? Is that what's going on?
No, I just want to know like what you would
As
do.
far as
I
being
want
what?
to hear what you would do
As the man.
as the
that
man,
you are.
as the
With
leader.
the pens.
As
With the
we
pens.
want to
Well, the
hear.
shorts.
the leader. Show me how you
What's
lead.
that? Why you put it on me? I mean,
No,
I,
Isn't
I
that
think
hard of a question?
I think
No, it
it's real-
really isn't that hard.
No,
though.
but I don't think it takes effort. Like if you meet someone you like, then you have communication multiple times a day. You talk about your interest, her interest. You find out what she likes, you like, and then you do things together. And you pick. Men should like this for the men out there, especially the simps and some of my friends that are listening. Like you got to do nice dates. You can't just go to a fucking bar and drink Bud Lights. You know, you gotta go to Phantom of the Opera, man. You know what I mean? Go have sushi. Go do some really cool shit. And because these guys like they want a good woman, but they come up with nothing. They come short. I'm serious. It's the truth. So for me, it's like communication, and then you know, it's pulling out the romantic side of you. You know, like what do you really got?
I have a question. So let's say we're unavailable. The first time you ask us out, we're unavailable.
I will never talk to you again.
Is that
I just
something-
play. I just play. I
That's
just,
No,
not
no,
fair.
it's a
That's
Brad
not
Pitt
fair.
rule. Here's a hold on. The Brad Pitt rule.
Like genuinely, what if I can't get a sitter for my daughter that night?
Then you say,
Like,
I
genuinely.
don't have a sitter. I apologize. How about next Tuesday? That's the Brad Pitt rule. If you say, I'm sorry, I'm unavailable, then you're fucked. But if you say, hey, I don't have a sitter, I could do Tuesday or Wednesday, you got to offer us
right,
something
right.
else.
Like
Because
give and
like you
take,
would
give
if
and
Brad
take,
Pitt
another
asked you
option.
out.
but if you see that they're like, if you can like genuinely see that they're a good girl, you're gonna keep pursuing regardless.
That's what
You're
I
gonna
was getting
keep
at. I was getting at
pursuing.
that actually. So if you're genuinely interested,
Yeah.
you're going to keep trying, even if
But if they're not
available.
genuinely interested, they're not gonna keep trying.
They just give up.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, I'm
But here's the problem. If a guy says, hey, listen, let's go out soon. What do you think? Let's go have some dinner. And she just says, okay. It's a wrap. It's done.
See
If
what's
she's,
okay?
yeah, with the okay. If she says, okay, what about next week I'm off or Friday, or gives you choices, then that's great. If not, it's done.
What if she hits
Makes
you
sense.
back with the question? Like, okay, what you planning?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like
Where are you
that.
taking me?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I see. You don't do the
Yeah.
don't worry about it
That's
because
the
then I'm
line?
driving myself.
Well, do it. Save me more gas.
See,
Like,
perfect. See, so now you have to
but,
tell me
I
where we
mean,
going.
So what if a guy said, like, hey, let's just keep it super casual. Let's go to In-N-Out and get
Love
some
it.
fucking double
Love it.
burgers.
Love it. We're about
All right,
to
all right. How about
McDonald's or
all right? For you guys love In-N-Out, but what if you said, hey, listen, let's just go to Starbucks, get a cup of coffee, sit down, talk.
Coffee dates are good.
That's
But see
actually
that, but
happened
see
many
that, but see
times.
that's but see that's the best thing to do. Like, fuck the Javier's, fuck the Mad, fuck the.
By the way, I was at Javier's on Friday, and it sucks.
Javier's food, Javier
new one,
food is nasty.
the new,
like, you know, but anyways, but like go on a coffee date with somebody, it strips away how much money he
Yes.
has.
Yeah.
It strips away
Yes.
how bad you're gonna look because you're not wearing the club dress to the fuck to,
Nope.
you know what I mean. So at that point, it's just you two sitting at the table and you guys have to have a conversation.
Yes.
Yep.
I love that.
So you know
One
what I mean.
person with
You-
another
so,
person.
right?
Human on human.
If there-
What if he took the bus, and you saw? No, you're sitting
You're
at.
pushing it now.
No, but I want to really know the truth. I want to know, like, if a guy jumped on a bus and said, "Here I am," right? How would you take that?
Does he?
I
have a
would
car?
start questioning everything. Does he have a car?
Yeah.
Who does he live with? Why did he take a bus?
What if he said my car's in the shop? I was in an accident, and
Okay.
Chevrolet.
Why didn't you call me? I would have gone picked you up.
Would you have?
I would have, but I would have questioned you.
Why
I'd
did
be like,
you
"Where's
get
your
an
car?"
Uber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or an Uber. Exactly. Like, why
I'm
did
about
you
the
get an Uber?
bus. It's a little musty sometimes.
Buses are kind of cool, though.
I mean, but those are like normal things you would ask. But it's normal for me to question that and be like, wait,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
She's sharp.
Yeah,
You gotta watch out for her.
I think that if a guy doesn't have a car and he's worried about dating right now, I feel like his
I know, I'd be
priorities
like,
are
your
right about
priorities, you
wrong
gotta go
things.
figure
like,
that
go
out
get
before.
established. You don't have to get like a super fancy car. Just get like a car. You need a car in 2024. In
The reason I
high-end.
ask this is so many countries I've traveled to, they don't have cars.
Well, we are in the
Well,
USA.
I know, but the USA is so fucked up
They don't
socially,
do strollers and
right?
everything in China.
That's true.
Yeah,
Their
but the
kids are
USA is so
walking.
fucked up socially. You go to other countries like Philippines or Thailand or wherever, you take a Grab, you
Everybody's
take a
happier than
taxi,
the motherfucker.
you take
Exactly.
Japan, you're taking a train everywhere. No
Yeah,
woman's
that's
asking you.
different, though.
No, but
Here.
But it shows an example of how just disconnected we are.
right.
That's true.
You know
How
what I
much
mean?
you have is what appeases us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
It's sad.
But it's reality, though.
It's not
It's
disgusting.
disgusting.
It's not reality. Because
It
it's
really
not
is
You're
reality,
not supposed to be.
It's
Like I
not,
think
it's
something
not.
like my
You just
friends
tell-
do. Like I have friends that are really successful, and they show up
It's reality.
in a piece of shit car,
This reality.
and they have.
Stays rich.
Hold on. They have the baddest cars, but they show up in the first date in a bad car. They show up in an Uber and they
I'll
want to
remember
see.
so.
I've
Yeah.
heard that.
We
Yeah.
know that.
No, we have very close friends, and you'll see
We
them at
tell
the
them we're
fights
for
this
Home
weekend.
Depot or some shit.
And then they. No, seriously.
Fuck, what does it matter? We're from Depot.
But my point is that it ain't about money, right? That's it.
It's not.
It's not that it's about money, but it's like if I'm wanting to have a future with someone and his priority isn't to have, like, if he doesn't have a car, he doesn't maybe, like, what else does he not have? And it's not that he needs to have that and that's what I'm going to look at first. It goes back to mentality. It's like how that just shows
Like,
how
why are
he's
you worried about
thinking.
dating right now?
Yeah, that part. I
Like,
was say
because if we're wanting kids, it's like we're gonna need a car to get
I'm saying
around.
if you don't have a
groceries,
car,
like, it
you're
just-
right.
It's like logistics.
What if he says we
You're
could have
worried
your
about
car,
the wrong
baby?
things.
Like we got.
All I'm saying is that there.
My God.
All I'm saying is a setup type thing. Like if a dude had car, money, and all that shit, and he showed up like that. That's what I'm asking.
Let me shut up.
But
Tell
also
me.
then, like, why?
Huh?
Like, why are you're like plotting already? You know?
No,
what I
we're
mean? Like,
testing you.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
it's like
hell yeah.
manipulation.
Don't test your chains. Don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
And just
No.
Yeah.
No. What happened?
Your turn.
Return for what?
Answer the question.
Well, I was saying like you pursue them. Like that's the thing. You always pursue them. You don't have to do it like all weird and shit. You know what I mean? But
What's weird? What's weird?
like, if you,
Jacob, what's weird?
like if you keep like pursuing them like to the point where it just gets weird, you know, like no, like pursue them enough, you know, where they know you're still interested.
Right.
I feel like that's what you need to do, you know. You're like, what the fuck, you know? That's what you tell them, you know. I don't know. I'm just
You're being a bitch.
what the fuck, bitch? Like,
Those are the. Oh man, they get aggressive.
like damn. And I'm
They
just,
get aggressive, especially if you're like not interested. They're
See,
like,
I did.
F you.
I
Give me
did.
DMD.
We all know now. We all know what's going on over here.
Locked.
Who should put on the first date?
The man. Don't be ridiculous.
Really?
You're
Yes.
right. You're right.
Don't be
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I hate this question.
Even
No,
even
no,
wait,
no.
watch this.
You're 100% right.
Even if it goes
Are
bad.
you kidding me?
Even if-
Chivalry's not dead.
Thank you.
But if a man invites you over, right, and cooks a fucking badass dinner, makes drinks, who does the dishes?
The woman. Or we can do them together.
Yeah,
like
both
that
thoughts
one.
was
I like
happening.
it.
Okay, can I tell you,
That was dope.
back in the past, how many times that someone did the dishes for me after I made a really badass dinner and drinks? See that?
That's
a fucking
crazy.
goose egg.
No, see, I would have given it a
I
sit
don't
there.
know.
Just
So-
I don't know
so
who
how
you're
are you
dating.
gonna tell me-
Like,
how are you gonna tell me men can't be jaded too? Like, so have you ever made a pineapple habanero margarita? You know how much goes into that shit?
a lot of cutting up.
Yeah. And then, oh, it's good, the food's great, whatever, and you're gonna sit your ass on the couch and watch the movie. No,
that's
no.
weird. I
Like,
think that's weird.
But
Like,
how
I would-
many times do women cook dinner and how many times do you wash the dishes after?
we don't do that shit.
Exactly. Like I never get help with dishes after.
Yeah,
You know, like I cook multiple dinners.
no. But
I clean
I mean, most girls don't do dishes now. That shit.
I feel like it's
I
How many women are really old school? And
we did.
Why would you if you have a dishwasher though? Like you rinse it off.
Yeah, but you gotta rinse the shit off.
Yeah, you rinse it off. But
And then somebody will come to your house and get that one fork
That
with
one fork that's
and be like, you know what? See?
You gotta wash it.
Right.
you gotta check them though when you
I'm
take
washing
them
my
out.
shit.
You
No,
can't
but I'm
really
doing that. See, I grew up a different way.
Yeah, I think some of
I'm
us.
putting my shoes back on.
If one's
Like,
dirty,
wait a
they're
minute.
all dirty, and you're redoing all of them.
Exactly.
Okay,
Damn.
so
That's that dishwasher shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
one.
Honestly,
I
my
don't use it. It's
dishwasher does the
unplugged.
job. Like I swear.
You got-
I got a question.
Apple dishwasher or something?
Probably.
I got a question.
I have no worries.
I got a question.
Hey.
When you're washing your man's clothes, do you check all the pockets?
Always.
My mom taught me that.
Damn.
He said I'm not allowed to wash
Separate
his
his work
clothes.
clothes from the
Damn.
rest of his clothes.
And that's why.
That makes sense.
Because I just throw it all in there. I took the whites out, you know, but I got disqualified from that job, so I don't mind it though.
How old are
Wait,
you?
what's
if you
in the
don't mind me
pockets?
asking? How old are you? If you don't mind me asking?
I'm 26.
Why do you say numbers right away? See, it could
Receipts.
be lottery tickets. I buy lottery tickets just in
That's
case.
all that. You know, he left his ID.
She still didn't
He
come up
had
on
to
his ass.
check
Like,
something.
hey, look I bought. And it's really
He
good
left a
ticket, like-
pencil in there, a pen. They're just like little kids.
So what is it? What's in the pockets?
This is my pockets.
What's in your pockets if they wash your pockets? Here?
Lint.
Nah, I
Lint.
did that trick.
Huh?
Lint. Lint.
Now you got to ask a question. Now you didn't ask a question yet.
You said you had a good one. I remember.
Yeah, you sure did.
Well, it kind of goes back to what he was saying. It's a combo question, okay? So you have to say yes, and then I'm gonna ask you another question.
All right, go for it.
Okay, do you
like
guys
that.
cook?
Yes.
I love
He
cooking.
said no.
Mine's like
He's
this.
barbecued.
Yeah.
I cook every day.
That's only summertime. That's only
Okay.
in the summer.
So
I just cooked yesterday.
basically, you expect a woman to cook then for you, like majority of the week,
I'm
right?
different, so I like to cook. So I'm not trying to say.
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Or you like the
different.
pasta
Can I
person
be
and
honest?
everything too.
Yeah.
Or just
I
strictly
like
meats?
no, because I'm a badass cook. So like, if you're not a badass cook, I don't want you to.
But how did you learn on your own or from like growing up?
No, my family's Italian mix, and
Yeah,
my
they
mom
just
cooked and my dad cooked, and that was it.
My dad cooked. I mean, growing up, I was raised around my dad cooking, and my mom cooked.
And then when you get used to eating good
I
food,
mean,
yeah,
Because a lot of men don't cook. Like sometimes, like for breakfast, they're like, "What are you cooking?" And sometimes you want to like alternate, right? Like you want to be cooked for.
listen,
you wanna,
if
like,
a dude
have
can't
meals
make
made for
scrambled
you.
eggs and
it's
pancakes,
like easy shit though.
I mean, then you know what? Tell him to get fucking classes.
Yeah.
There's classes for that shit.
Not even that. Why don't you hang out in the kitchen while I'm cooking?
Right.
You should-
Sometimes I say that.
You could roll the
Can you
blind.
cook?
Yeah,
can smoke
I
the
cook.
all of you-
Like,
Wait. What's your best dish? What is your best dish?
like breakfast or dinner.
Anything.
both of them.
Yeah.
For breakfast, well, I'm a mom, so like I love fruits and like everything, and I love vegetables. So I would make. My kids are simple. They like pancakes. Like I would make blueberry pancakes with like some
Real maple syrup or the fake stuff?
And like she comes to my house. Like she came like at 9:00 at night, and I made her a peanut butter sandwich with bananas inside and a chocolate like chocolate
All right.
milkshake.
Give me your best dinner. Your best dinner.
My best dinner.
And you better not say Dino Bites either.
They're called dino days.
Can you make mole?
They are fire air fried though.
Can you make
Not
mole?
microwave.
Mole? No, I can't make
Can you
mole.
make enchiladas?
I can make enchiladas.
Which, green or red?
I make
I like red sauce.
And you make the red sauce scratch?
Yeah, from scratch.
Okay. Damn, Jacob. That's great.
I grew up with the abuela, so like, well, my kids' grandma is like, literally, she's abuela. Like, she taught me how to cook. Like, she don't
That's
make no
badass.
canned stuff,
Yum.
so she did pass down some
Fresh,
good stuff.
yummy.
Who else cooks on the ladies here?
We all could.
But the question was for you guys, though.
I love cooking. I just cooked this past weekend for the holidays.
Like, how
The only
many-
guy
do you
that
guys
doesn't
eat
cook
out
is this
more?
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do, but like I don't want to.
But barbecue, that's like, I feel like if men are gonna cook, it
What's
should
that?
be
I'm not
barbecue.
trying
What's your
to.
best
I literally barbecue.
I make like a chicken cacciatore.
That's all. We just need barbecue.
Literally just with the barbecue.
Yeah, it's
Anything.
Italian. I make chicken I make everything.
So, wait, listen. I have a question from the chat. It said, if the sex is bad, do you continue?
See, that's the
Definitely
thing. Is
not.
like everybody is just
She said, Shane made a face all night. She was like, fuck no.
That's the first thing you answer back.
Hell no. Ew.
But that's what's wrong with society. Back in the day, like, we didn't get married, we did sex until marriage, you know?
Yeah.
And nowadays, like, we give our bodies away to people, okay? That's not what we're supposed to do. So we become numb to certain things, you know? It shouldn't be about sex because sex is to reproduce. It's not supposed to be, you know? But that's what we've made it in this society, is sex is something that, yeah, we all want to do it, this, that, and the third. But it shouldn't be about that. If I really love you as a person, this, that, and the third, it shouldn't matter. Women, we have one titty that's bigger than the other. We got problems. Like, why am I going to sit here and judge you when, you know what I mean? That's not fair.
Most people are not dealing with that until that's the after. So that's why the question was the first date. Now, if the sex was bad, would you continue?
Why are you having sex on
the first date?
I mean, because let's keep it real. Most of us are adults. We're not waiting. I mean, I don't know if you guys have, but I'm pretty sure we all are adults, and we're not doing 6 months or 90 days until we have sex. You get me? So I'm pretty sure most of you guys had them nights or moments. You know what I mean? So if the sex was bad, would you fuck with them again?
Well, sometimes you're just nervous the first time.
And I think it's your intentions too, though. Like if you're.
But if it was bad or good,
I mean,
would you fuck
it
with
does
them?
on the size
If
too. Like if
you're
it's a little small thing, you're gonna be like, hell no, I'm not fucking with him, you know.
Wait
So
a minute.
you gotta be real. Like you guys are sugarcoating it. Like
I was looking at my phone a minute. What small thing? The food?
like when you can barely feel it. Like if you
That's
cannot
bad.
feel
Oh,
it.
bad.
Like come on, you guys are not gonna be like, I'm gonna give him another
What
try.
if he's got a real good?
Right.
This is why
Then it's not bad.
It can't be a double negative. You can't have a small dick and not eat coochie. I mean, I don't know. It has to be one.
If I get those coochie skills down, you.
It has to be one or other. You get me? But at the end of the day, like, it's a thing nowadays. Like, I even have certain homegirls that be like, you know what? I'd rather do it on the first date just to get it over with because I'm not gonna fuck with you and get feelings. And the next thing you know, we do it, and then my feelings are into it, and now the sex game is whack. Now I'm just fucked. Like, should I keep them just because I like them now? You know what I mean? So. Huh?
If you're feeling the guy, then communication. Like you gotta tell him, like, this is
For
what
sure,
I like.
that's dope.
Like,
Yeah, okay.
But it hurts them. Like that hurts their ego to be like, damn, you
But at
suck
least
at
you're
having
talking-
sex.
All right, but what about the dude? Hey, hold on. I don't want to be rude. Hold on. I really don't want to be rude. But what about when a dude gets in there and it's like, like
Over
What
with?
does that mean?
Use your words.
I know.
Rico, no.
You squirt.
No, I didn't say squirt. I said it's a very vast.
You said
No,
not,
I mean, they're loose.
I wouldn't even thought it came from you. Right? That came from you.
Rico, help me out. All I'm saying is,
So basically, so watch this. Okay, so you said if he knew what to do, you know what I mean, or if he. So what if?
I didn't know what we're talking about now.
What if it was a quick in and out?
So like he just stuck it in and then he came.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. People get nervous the first time.
Yeah, you gotta be prepared. Defend him all the time, don't you?
Him, no, he has no problems. Let me tell you.
Well, now.
But let me men get nervous sometimes. They can't get little Larry up.
Not the least man. How do you guys feel about it?
Damn.
Everybody's quiet over here.
wait. So I guess we're asking how the women feel about if men. What about men?
Yeah.
How we feel about
because, I mean,
if the
people
woman
just
is.
judge us the same.
Like they're
How do you not know that?
No, like.
Putting that not good, I guess.
Like, no, the woman's not very snug.
That means that means that she's loose.
Or
How do you know?
So basically, it would have
I mean, it's a real thing.
It's
I
a
guess.
real thing, though.
It's,
That means
That's how girls would feel about it.
What happened later?
Like men feel the
I
same
gotta go.
way
My
about
boys
women.
You know what? I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like it's not. We're
so
not doing that.
all I'm saying is like,
No hot dogs in hallways, but
right, no hot dog in the hallway.
Okay, I work with seniors, so I have a unique perspective that I get to see everybody at the end of their life. A lot of these people after 67, they're not having sex. So I feel like if you start off with like that's the most important thing, you're gonna end up like really sad and lonely because the happiest couples I've seen are the ones that have been married for a super long time, and they're there. They don't have sex. They don't touch. A lot of them can't even poop by themselves. Can't shower by themselves. So it's like gotta keep that in perspective too. It's real.
Well, why you make those faces? You don't agree?
Don't mind me. I'm not saying anything.
We gotta hear it. We gotta
No.
hear it.
You have to say something. That's why you're here.
So how do you feel about it? How do you feel about how do you,
We need to know. We need to know how you feel about this.
respectfully, how do you feel about
Okay.
it?
I feel like you live one life. You should
Period.
enjoy your life.
So
Okay.
enjoy the.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I feel like that's
Until
a
we're
legit
old.
thing.
She's
Yeah,
four.
I'm not saying
She's
I'm
4 or 5
What
times,
she's
6
saying
times a
is like
day.
it's
Saying.
not about sex all the time, is it?
Yeah,
It kinda is though, right?
but you can have great sex if you have amazing chemistry and
Absolutely.
yeah, you know, like that.
Great
It's the
chemistry.
same.
Like
What
there's
about just sitting
else?
around reading poetry? Let's say you were dating Rico.
Fucking
A lot of
nerd.
women
Just
Read your poetry.
We ride
all
to
night.
get off.
You
Hey,
bet he
you know,
wrote.
so sometimes
Taking my
women
glasses off, can't
teaching
see. I
people.
can't read
No.
shit.
Teach you be hard.
Fucking nerd.
Say that one more time.
I said women ride, you know, so we don't need you to do it all, you know. We'll do it.
What did Megan Thee Stallion say?
To the audience that don't understand that, you gotta explain that a little bit though.
It wasn't
you have
smacking the
male.
dick.
No, women ride, you know.
Ride what?
Ride dick.
Okay.
You know what they say
Janae
about
Cortez.
that?
Cool, yeah,
You know, so
Love it, Ashley. Who's
it
that?
doesn't always matter about the size, you know. Some women, they can honestly only get off from riding a guy. You know what I mean? Some women can only get off from missionary. Some women can only get off from playing with themselves while they have
Damn.
sex with a guy. You know what I mean?
Damn,
But
all
everybody's
these guys
body
are
is
sweating
unique.
over here.
But everybody's body is unique. So other things that would get me off aren't going to get her off. You know what I mean?
So at the end of the day, the sex matters. The sex matter.
I mean, it does
Connection.
matter. Connections.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but
mean,
then
there's
let's go
sex.
around.
Sure.
Wait. Go around the room.
Do you guys believe in
And
soul
give me
ties?
how much does sex
yes.
matter
Has sex
on a
matter
1 to
over
10?
Soul ties?
On 1 to 10.
It is real.
Yeah.
And
The
that's
sex matter.
wait.
1 to 10.
That's not toxic.
Wait, what's the question?
How much does sex matter on a scale
1 to
1 to
10?
10?
I honestly feel like men need sex more, but I'm
1 or
gonna
10?
say like
1
an
to 10?
1 to
8.
10.
An 8, yeah.
Next,
10.
10?
Yeah.
I knew
I
it.
told you. I told
I already knew that you were
Told
saying
All right,
too.
go ahead.
I feel like
You're a 10, you're a lying ass.
7 to 8. No,
No,
7 to
it's
8.
10. Sex matters.
7.5.
I never
7.5.
said
So sex is the most important thing.
So go ahead.
No.
No, 1 to 10
Eight.
An 8.
You're
Wait, she
10.
didn't answer.
in a relationship.
Wait, hold on. She didn't answer. Hold on.
I said 10.
Oh,
It's
you
not
said
the
10.
most important thing, but it's important. Or I don't know.
No,
what
what the
scale
question is like in the whole relationship, everything.
Oh.
How important is sex?
It's.
What
I
kind
would
of
say-
factor would it play?
I would say like top 8, 9, 10. Like it's
Okay.
up there.
But-
Yeah.
An 8 and a half.
It's a 50-50.
That pipeline in there.
It's a 50-50 because if you're saying that's so important, there's moments where I'm not in the mood and there's moments where that person's not
Right,
in the mood.
like, it's just
especially like let's say the dude's in the mood and he's just pressuring, like fucking, like you
But we're
know.
talking
Vulture?
no.
Yeah, like
got-
you know, as a woman, then we're just like, fuck, okay,
Well,
whatever, just so he leaves me alone. But then we become
I-
numb to it. You know what I mean? To the point, it's just like whenever he wants
Say about
it,
like
that's what he
normal,
wants, you know
like
what I
normal,
mean?
like normal.
That is normal, no? I'm pretty sure y'all be pressuring women sometimes. Like, fuck, I'm horny, man.
Well, I think it's
Talk
unpopular
about-
opinion.
Wait, never.
Relationship.
Never.
That's what I
I'm
mean,
like, I'm horny. Let's fuck.
No.
Or
Never.
you're like literally dressed up. You just finished getting ready, and they're like, "Damn!"
Yes!
Like hold on, like you don't feel that when you like look at a man. You
Well,
know,
when
you're
you
like,
get dressed
"Damn, you're
up,
nice," but you don't want to
obviously,
like start
the
doing
fuck?
stuff. Like, give me a break.
Well, obviously it's normal.
Give
When
you a
when you
break.
girls get dressed up,
Maybe it's
obviously.
50-50 though.
Yeah,
because you're
but,
working,
like,
sometimes
you know
you're
what I'm
not in the mood, sometimes I'm not in the mood. That's
Okay,
just life. We
okay.
got
Yeah, but that's
better
like
things
that's
to
No,
do.
but no. So
But
listen.
that's what you're
Details
asking.
now.
You're asking about real life.
No, but listen.
You know?
So you're
That's
saying
life.
that, but as soon as we don't touch you, then you be like, so then who else is
Oh.
touching you?
fucking.
That makes me so
Right,
mad
see?
because my
Exactly.
man
So
literally
now if we
told
don't
me
now if we
that.
don't fuck you, then
Because
you gonna
I
get
told
that.
him, I said, "Why do you always need to like have sex?" And he's like, "Oh, but if I like stop doing like
think we're
telling
fucking
you're
somebody else?
beautiful or touching your ass or smacking
Right,
you, you're
so
gonna
like
be mad."
toxica.
But I'm
Yeah,
like,
you gonna be on his ass.
That's why you guys are
gonna be on his
toxic as
ass.
fuck
So
on
you
that.
can't
And
tell
in
us,
reality-
But I don't like. Sometimes you just want to
Stop
look beautiful
lying.
without being touched. Like
Well,
you know.
But it's confirmation. All I
we
mean,
start
sex is another way of
smacking your
it's
ass
confirmation.
saying
If
you guys
I
get
want
mad as
to
fuck.
have sex with you 7 times a day, that's something that you're doing right.
Yeah.
So why would I want to stop or I need a break? Okay, so have that break, and when you have that break, he's talking to her. And that's not. I mean, that's.
Is that really
I
true?
think some women just want to feel
If
beautiful.
I'm not taking care of you,
Yeah.
find someone else who will. Correct?
Like you're not gonna be like, okay, like let me give her a little like coochie breather, you know, like.
What
Well, I
do they
think
know?
no, because you said, oh, okay, he doesn't let you smash, so he's gonna go to her. Like, why? Like, just give her a break.
Because
If you deny
I can
if
do
you
that.
deny a man enough times, for one, it's gonna fuck with him mentally. Two, he's gonna go out somewhere and feel. You know what I mean? Like you could.
Okay, I mean, like
Come
if you're
on,
doing it like for a long period of time.
Well, I mean,
like,
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be like one time. I'm not saying one time. like,
yeah, that's what I was like.
But, hey, but you girls know you can control a man with your pussy.
Right,
already
you
know
guys
can
have
do
the
that.
control. You guys get. You guys.
You girls
you
know
guys
that,
pick and
too.
choose what you get. We get.
You
what
guys
we-
can-
There's a saying in
This
Spanish.
day is so
I don't know how to say it, but one hair from a girl's can pull a mountain. I don't buy into that bullshit, but I heard the saying.
Yeah, it happens all the
That's
time.
certain in my life.
Okay, but in the context of marriage, even in the Bible, it says that
I'm gonna ask my waxer to give me the
you guys
strand.
cannot hold sex from each
That's
other.
right.
Because you're
Don't hold
giving,
sex.
you're giving. Well, from my belief, you're giving the enemy like a foothold, like a
Yeah.
doorway. Because you're horny, you're needing, you have needs, and it's like so. Just saying yes to each other.
See, I was married for 2.5 years. I had 3 kids within that 2.5 years, and when I
Gosh.
wasn't in the mood, like it was like, oh, like what, like, you know, it's gonna feel good, this and that, like, you know, it's like
You feel
I'm not
pressured.
always. I don't always want it, like, not in a bad way, but like, guys, sex drive, like, go to the fucking gym, go run, go get out the fucking house, like, you know what
But
I'm
it goes
saying?
back to like
go
the
do
honor and
something.
respect. Like I don't know. I think it from a
I don't
deeper
know.
perspective. It's like that. Even if you're not feeling it. Okay, what if you're really horny and you were needing affection, but then your man's like, I'm not in the mood, I'm not in the mood. That's going to hurt you.
That's why I said.
You're gonna
That's
feel
why I
like
said.
When
That's
I'm
what.
not
That's.
in the mood. I'm not.
I mean, a lot of times.
But
What do
let's
you
just say, like,
So do you? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you
Like, I
know.
never got shot down, so I'm like,
So listen, I don't know if you know or not. I don't know if you know or not. We deal with more than you guys think.
It's not,
So
though.
if we're taking care of a household, we're doing all this shit and then doing all this shit. And we have a lot on our mind. It's sometimes where we just like, you know what? I just want to come home, eat. You ain't gotta talk too much. You know what I mean? Just watch TV. I might not want to fuck with you, but it's times where we
Get some ass.
get some ass.
Say it.
It's sometimes, but so when you say like, when is the man not horny? It's a lot of times, but we just can't express that because we're men. You know what I mean? We can't express how we feel. You know, like, oh no, we don't want to have
Caveman.
sex.
Wait. I gotta put this on record. In no way, shape, or fucking form does a man, if he's tired and doesn't want to have sex, mean he doesn't care about you or love you
Right.
at all.
But you got
Because that shit happens.
But you guys will take it that way.
Yeah, if you
that's
take
why I
it that
said-
way,
Same thing with the man though, because there's plenty
It
of
doesn't. It doesn't
girls
mean
that
that to
are
us
not
though.
in the mood.
No.
You guys would have sex. We
won't take that. That's why I said after enough times we're gonna see we're in our head we're like, damn, it's gonna fuck with us and we're gonna end up fucking with somebody else because of what you did. And you guys might be and the way you guys handle it is like, who are you fucking with?
Yeah.
Us, it's like we're just gonna go. We're wolves. We're gonna go out and get it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Your head is gonna fuck with you mentally. That's what's gonna do.
it's so true.
I mean, that's what it is.
And that's why son, I was over that.
and we'll be back after this. But like, oh, what about you been together for so many years?
Fuck
like,
that.
it doesn't like honestly like
Still means
my
you
man
give it
we went
up.
2 months. Like I'm like so many years. Like you don't need to fuck every night or every
Yes, why
night,
not?
or,
Why
like,
not?
Changed from the beginning of
But
your
when they
relationship.
stop
days
doing that,
you're
though, you
just
girls get mad
tired.
Yo, she told me
though. But when
like,
you when they stop doing that, then you girls get mad too.
So how many
think
times
so.
a week do you men think you guys should be having sex? I wanna
A
know.
week?
out of 7
Like
days.
out of 7
Yes.
probably 7 days.
Out
At
of
least
7
like 5. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
didn't know 3
7.
kids that way. No.
Like,
no.
Days for your
You talking about one night? You talking about one night or 7 days?
Well, at least 7 days. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
no.
Right, 7 days.
So we only get 2 days break. That's it.
2 days. What?
He said he needs 5 days.
well, at least like at least. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so how about this? It's,
Five
once,
is-
it's 7 days in a week. It's once a day. It's once a day too much. Who said? I heard it in the Somebody said,
That was me.
That's too much.
I mean, it depends. Like, if it's in morning, if you catch me at night, I'm gonna be
She said,
tired.
she said if you catch me.
At night, I'm tired. I go to
A lot of
sleep
you girls
before
don't
my
do
man
anything
comes home
anyway.
from
You
work.
just
Like,
fucking
I'll be
lay.
like,
You know,
I go to sleep.
You're
Just
not
fucking
that's
late.
Hey, listen,
Sometimes.
listen. The dude that you're with, you might need to go through his phone. I'm just saying.
I don't. I know his
We're not
passcode.
gonna start that bullshit.
No, for real.
that.
You might need to go
I'm
do
all
this
It's a
phone.
respect. If you
You might need to go do this phone.
You would never, though.
Once a day? That's too much.
Don't even get that thought in
You're
your
young
head.
as fuck.
day.
That's what I'm saying. She, don't. Listen, I'm a man.
feel like you
I'm
know in
not.
the
I'm not saying
beginning.
it from a bad place. I'm saying it because I'm a man. I'm telling you right now.
Like biologically, yeah.
What if you made a
You know what it is? I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know what it is? It's that men, like you're in a relationship. This happened to me in my last relationship. Men, once they're in the relationship, they feel so confident and they get so comfortable. They don't even want to do foreplay no more.
No.
They're just like, I'm just trying to fuck. And you're like, okay, well, what's your
Like, let's make out. Let's make out.
That's young.
And then
I'm like, give me a kid.
Can I say one
That's
more
young
thing?
dudes,
Can I
though.
say
You're
something
doing young
really
ass
quick?
guys.
You called them men. That's the problem right there.
type.
You're like,
Older dudes like all
like
that
real men. No, they don't do that shit. But those aren't men. Like,
I'm just saying.
first you got to define what a man is.
Every time you're about to fuck, you're over here eating her coochie. Every time.
As you should.
Every time. Like, you've been
You
here
should.
for years, and
You
every
should. Like, what you
time.
mean? Like, you ain't, like,
Some guys, like, they just start
Who
getting half
doesn't want to do that? Who? Tell me one guy.
Oh.
I mean, like, it depends how long you're in the relationship.
I'm not
Like,
gonna
in the
say.
beginning, like,
like the teen-
of course
the-
they're
the
gonna
young
do
one?
that.
The
But,
young
like,
one?
this one, like,
They
I
all-
have to tell him, like, come on.
See,
You know? Like,
You know, she's gonna eat my-
like I said.
like, get down.
That's what I'm saying. They're young as fuck. They
Like
don't
I
know what they're
said.
doing. They don't want to do that. They're all scared of it. And
I'm gonna
stuff.
need y'all to get her number and help her out. I'm gonna need y'all to tell her like, you
He's
know.
gonna watch this and, like, fucking tell my ass some shit, but I'm sorry, baby.
She's all eat her coochie.
She was like,
I'm like, eat it more.
I'm gonna make you the dynamites for
If
breakfast.
you eat her coochie, she can do all six.
The blueberries.
That's what it is.
Wow. How did we get
Is that how all you girls feel? Like you guys will get your coochie eaten enough? Is that what's going on?
My
Who
ex
said
never
fuck no?
once.
She's all fucking slapping her head and that shit.
No,
Her
I
ass.
like riding.
I thought it was. I didn't think it was a big deal until I told my friends, like at a dinner, and like one spit out his water. I was like, oh.
One time in your
No,
whole
not once. He
Why?
didn't do
Spit out
it.
his water.
No. So I was at dinner with my friends, and we were talking about this, and I said my ex of 2 years, he never once did it. Like went down on me.
And did you ever ask him why?
Did you?
But, like, why
but
didn't
that
you
was,
just
like,
tell
my toxic
them? Like,
Did you go to the
I was
doctors and
scared.
get like? Did you
That was
She's
the one-
mad.
That's
She's
the one I
like,
had to
what
heal
the fuck? You know what I
from,
mean?
guys. That's
no,
why I had to
I
get
know.
here,
Like,
you know?
it kind of sucks that you have to, like, say, like, hey, like,
You don't have to
go down there, you know? Like, because
No,
they're so
but
verbal about
hold on. Are we talking about
That's a
filling
generation.
each other's
though.
cup?
You know what I'm saying,
Communication?
about- That's a generation.
Communication.
Like
Our generation
communication.
is
You want this? I
You know
want
what I'm saying?
that.
Like our generation
Be
eats.
like, hey,
That generation don't eat.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
If I
Talk to me
if
dirty
I'm
a little
into you and I
bit
want
more.
to,
See,
I'm like,
hold up.
Wrong generation.
She knows.
Agree in public, like,
Our generation eats coochie, but you guys' generation don't eat coochie though.
I'm not in that generation.
We're old. I'm old.
my guys semi coochie, like, semi.
everybody in the room.
Wait.
Everybody.
How old are you?
23.
What do you do?
Do you eat coochie?
He said he
Every
eats
time.
coochie.
Yeah.
If you don't do it before, it's almost like it's almost like nigga watching.
It's
like,
revving up the
it's watching,
engine,
like,
you know?
It's a mandatory thing.
I don't understand either. I never got that. He eats.
All right, so how about this? So how about this? Is it a make or break if they don't do it?
Clearly, I was in there for 2 years.
Well, I'll be right. Make or break.
But don't expect
You
me to
too.
suck your dick, though.
That's a different story. Make or break.
I'm gonna say break.
Break.
I mean, we can 69 it if you feel more
Hold
comfortable.
on. Make or break.
No, mix it.
So if he doesn't do it, we're out.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
That's what
Yeah, I
So
like
I'll do it
that.
2 years. Make or break.
If we a break.
Nobody teaches? Nobody has fun? Classroom type stuff?
No. We're not saying we don't. We're not saying we don't do it.
Well, you
but
guys have
we're-
to
want you
experiment with
prepared,
partners. You gotta teach.
Damn.
What about
Gotta do
you?
it.
Oh, I said break
She
already.
was just for break.
Break.
Yeah.
She's all.
I'm not break, honestly, I'm still here. I'm still here.
What about you?
Knows what's up.
You'll leave eventually, though. You know what I'm saying?
No. He does it, you know.
Don't worry.
He's like.
Sometimes I gotta be like, can we slow it down?
It's all bad, huh?
He probably just
He's like this, though, huh? He's like this.
All right. So,
Is he like bad doing it?
I mean, everything that we just talked about, I know we got over, but everything's about communication. Honestly, And you should be able to tell someone, hey, listen, slow it
It
down.
taught me a lot though, because
No, no.
honestly, like I was like so afraid to tell people
taught you a
sexual
lot.
things.
No,
yeah, like
but
I
you
didn't
should be able to
like
talk
be
about
like,
anything.
Oh yeah, like go down on me. Like
You should
I
be able
didn't
to talk
do
about
that.
anything.
How do
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it's a little body.
That's just crazy.
You can't be like, oh yeah, go down on me. Like, you're like
I mean, you shouldn't have to ask. I mean, it's awkward. I mean, I've never in my life been like, "Hey, can you do?" Like, if you don't, I mean, I'm not about to.
I don't know. Like I
I'm not-
just,
I'm
I
not getting
never
paid for
like
this. It's
you
not-
know.
it's not a job.
You should be
I'm
like, bitch, get the fuck
I'm
down.
Right,
You know
that's too much.
what I'm saying? Like,
Grab their head and put it on there.
Yeah, grab by his fucking hair or something.
Like shove your
These sounds
coochie
over
on.
bad. Like you fucking
Nah,
wolves over
shove your
here.
coochie
You all grab that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, this is like, I'm kind of blown away,
I don't know.
honestly.
it's
But
weird.
I'm
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm not saying nothing right now because
Have fun.
Uh,
Girls don't like sucking dick either, but nobody's talking
Yeah, I don't
about
play that
that.
shit
You know,
either, though.
you could put some chocolate in your mouth, have fun with it. You know, I'm
Chocolate
telling
in your mouth.
Yeah, when the chocolate melts.
I mean, I know the.
You know?
Oh, shit.
That sounds like it would taste good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's talking about.
Because things don't taste
she's talking-
good
she's talking about
sometimes.
the
I mean, it doesn't have
the
no
fruit.
flavor, so
She's
it's just
talking about the
like
fruit.
Chocolate where it
She's
just
talking about the fruit.
Wait,
I'm crying. I'm about to
Where
go buy
does this go?
some.
Right, the cantaloupe. What
You
is
put
it?
the
What is
chocolate
it? What is
side
it?
to
The
I'm talking about
They
fruit
just
roll-ups,
like
but
you
you're
do
talking about like
you know?
the
yeah, you
the
seen
grapefruit.
You
That's
seen
what
the
you're talking about. I never did that.
The grapefruit.
Shit.
I'm gonna wait. Let me stop talking.
We're
Alright,
the
we
grapefruit,
gotta-
and you know, you're
Yeah, all right.
All right. Hey, so
One last question, I guess. Go.
last one.
last question.
we know too much.
At this point, so outside looking in, would you guys ever? I don't know. How can I put it?
I have a question.
All right, look. Go ahead. Go.
My question would be like, what advice would you give guys out there watching if they want to meet a good woman?
Like
What
you
should they
guys.
do? Like you got 30 seconds each. Go.
Look for her personality. Honestly, like if she can make you laugh and you feel comfortable and she's just naturally just like a lover, just go for that.
Next.
Really get to know her like interests, like things she likes, like her favorite flower, her favorite snacks, her favorite all that good stuff, and provide that for her. Pursue her. Be honest. Be genuine.
Be consistent. Don't do shit 1 week and then stop the second week and be like, why is she acting different? Be consistent. Consistency is key.
So the question was how to find one or how to like.
What advice would
Pursue
you give
one.
guys if they want to meet a good woman? What should they do?
I mean, I would say like evaluate your values and make sure that your values are good, and then go find that in other women. But it starts with you. I would believe.
Personality, character, morals, values, all of that stuff. Just take your time getting to know somebody. That's really it. Just watch what they do in their everyday life and the seasons that they go through and how they react in those seasons. Because people can be different in, like the winter and autumn type, I don't know. But
Hot girl summers. I'm just kidding.
We'll hang out
that
with
too.
Natasha said that.
Summer.
I say just shoot your shot. You never know what
Tell
life
him,
has
Tyrone.
to offer you. You know what I mean?
That's my-
I'm telling you.
You're the realest nigga in here.
Just shoot your shot.
Right.
Hey, honestly, it's just like meeting people and becoming friends with people. You never know unless you take that shot. So, people you think that are way out of your league just because you have that mental block, they could probably be looking at you and thinking the same thing. So
Exactly.
I just say, just shoot it.
Shoot it.
Pow, pow, pow.
All right, let's close. All right, How's Over Bass. I want to thank all you girls for coming. Like, I had no idea this was this long. It's crazy. I look at the time right now. But it was a good episode. It was a great episode. So,
We watching this all night.
Bye, baby.
How's Over Bass. I'm Jacob Casas.
I'm Rico Savage.
Shed the Sheep. Everybody say Shed the Sheep.
Shed the sheep.
And we're out.
Oh man, see, now you didn't answer my question.
With